Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day Watchalong, and again, different, talk of Arsenal day, but not actually Arsenal involved itself per se. But it is, as I said by the title, the Under-21 European Championship final between England and Spain. Teams are just coming out on my screen as well. If you're living in the UK, you can watch this on Channel 4. Outside of the UK, Uefa.com. Just so you know, we'll find the games, etc., wherever you are in the world. Big game. The under-21s, obviously, from English perspective. Under-21s, got Smith, obviously, from an Arsenal perspective. Emma Smith-Rowe, he is starting. Here are the teams, by the way, whilst the teams line up for their national anthems. If it pops up on my screen, it'd be fantastic. There we go. We've got James Trafford in goal. Max Aarons, right back. Levi Colwell, the Chelsea centre back, full back, whatever, and centre back. Captain Taylor Harwood Bettis, Morgan Gibbs White of Nottingham Forest, formerly of Wolves, as I already mentioned. Emil Smith Rowe, Anthony Gordon of Newcastle, formerly Everton. James Garner of formerly Manchester United, now Everton. Curtis Jones of Liverpool, Cole Palmer of Man City, and Angel Gomez, I believe, one of the Manchester goals, I can't remember now. I'll be brutally honest. Luke Thomas, Oliver Skip, Cameron Archer, Jared Braithwaite, Josh Griffiths, Charlie Criswell, Ben Johnson, Tommy Doyle, Harvey Elliott, Cole Rushworth, and Ndidi Mndwake are our substitutes for today. Another interesting factor going into this, first, for the English to sort of feel hopeful, so far in this tournament, we're not only the top goal scorers in the tournament, there's no one with a better defensive record, basically. We haven't touched, so far, conceded a single goal at all in open play, set piece, and any sort of matter. That's wood. And if that continues today in a non-conceded score, it'll be the first time since 1984 that England under-21 side has won this tournament. Emerson Rice is there. I've got the link for you, so bear with me. I'm going to send it over into the chat here so you can join. And Tom, if you're free, you're more than welcome to as well. Once you're away from the part-timer. Oh dear. There we go. Got Stefan in the chat. We did have Ange in the chat before, saying obviously he's not going to be around for the actual stream now. But just have to like and wish him lads luck. See all the main hooligans later. Come on in, this is Stefan. David in the chat says it's free to watch on Channel 4 UK just starting now. Yes, that's what I'm saying. In the UK, if you're living in the UK, you can watch this game live on Channel 4 like I'm doing. And just want to bring Emerson. Anyone outside of the UK, it's UEFA.com. And obviously Emerson's comment before, teams are out for 3 match handshakes and national anthems. And then Tom's call me a sausage. I'm just going to bring in Emerson now. There he is. There he always. How you doing?
Hi, Ryan.
You all right? How you doing?
I'm good. How
are you feeling ahead of this game?
Get ready to start anyway. This doing that racism thing. They're up now.
Yeah.
I might be about 30 seconds. I'm good. I might be about 30 seconds ahead of you.
Possibly. Easier.
It's just kicked off anyway. I'm good. No, yeah, everything went well, as I said the other day. So no dramas. So I haven't been out today because I know it was a mixture of rain, now it's boiling, and now it's steaming hot outside. But I've got the thing, Bob. I've got my door open, so a big breeze is blowing and a big fan blowing as well at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm wearing none, but this is the baggiest t-shirt. I could grab it last minute because everything I've got was a stick to me cotton. Otherwise, it's like, no, not worth it. Only in England would you have hot weather like we did yesterday.
That's why I'm not wearing. Well, I'm wearing a master shirt too.
Yeah, only in England we had the hot weather that we had yesterday. Now today we've had a bit of rain in the morning and the afternoon, and now it's just like
It decides to come out steaming hot.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I think, again, let's touch on this game. The main reason I wanted to do this, obviously England and got to the final, but obviously Smith Rowe was my mate. For me,
want to see how he plays. Want to see how he plays plays a full 90 minutes.
Yeah, done well so far in this tournament. 2 goals, 2 assists.
True. What position is he playing? That thing. He's not playing false. No, he's playing on the left side.
Yeah,
he's playing on the left side midfield. Yeah, left side.
There we go. Go on. Oh dear. Oh, melting. Yeah.
I take it you saw that thing earlier with Odegaard and the teammates giving the thing.
Yeah, I saw that
earlier.
Yeah, I like that as well. Like the entire team in the team meeting room and all that.
Because the
captain needing to know.
Because it's rumoured that they.
Go on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, if you didn't know, at the training ground they had a behind doors friendly and they drew 1-1 with Watford. Marquinhos scored. Apparently, I'm not sure what lineup was, but all I know, Marquinhos scored in the match.
It probably would have been the ones that haven't played
kept that quiet for most people. But I think that's what they normally do. They normally play a game. Give them those who are advanced in the pre-season would have got a game. All the others might just leave it until when they're in Germany to start their training. Resume their pre-season training there, because you can see more of them come bit by bit. Fingers crossed. That Rice and that Timber thing should be done by Monday, because they haven't announced it today, which is unusual. I thought they announced it today, but obviously I got a feeling they're going to leave it to Monday. They're going to leave it to Monday, and come Tuesday they both fly out with the squad for the pre-season training.
Yeah,
and we know Smith Rowe's going to have an extra 3 weeks off.
yeah, because of this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with Smith Rowe as well, I've been happy seeing as well and hearing about is literally because of the way this tournament's set up. It's like a game every other day sort of thing. So it's proven his fitness as well, more than anything. And I'll see that and go, okay, let's see. When you do get back, for the Emirates Cup possibly, we'll see how you go, give you a run out.
I'm going to surprise you when it's half time. I'm going to switch from the shirt that I'm wearing to something else, and you get you only seen it by pictures, but you haven't seen someone wear it for the first time.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
So wait to half time, and then I'll put it on for the second half. Then you get to see it. You get a rough idea of what it is anyway, what I'll be wearing anyway. So
yeah. Last jinxing it as always. It's coming home. The first one since '84. So again, touching on this team, this squad of players, the majority of this squad were part of the under-17 success a few years back when Steve Coppell was a manager.
Yeah. Oh, nearly a goal. Goalkeeper just done enough. I'm not sure what country they're playing this final, though, whether it's Romania or Georgia, because they haven't said where the actual venue is.
No, they haven't said where.
It was Gordon that had the shot.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I think the Newcastle player. Yep, there we go.
Yeah,
it's through. Oh, another chance goes begging.
Wearing the all white as well, doesn't he? Like wear it
there. Gibbs White, he went missing. Can't believe it. Ashley Cole's one of their Lee Carsley's assistant.
But I didn't realise that. Oh God.
Yeah, I thought it'd be set. I thought it'd be obviously he's not with the Chelsea set up with Pochettino
No,
because he's got his own people, ain't he?
his own men, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So
Well, Ashley, if you come across this, keep away from Smith Rowe, you bastard.
Mhm.
Don't trust him. Don't trust him.
Mhm. All I can say about yesterday regarding that thing with Rice, because they said that a car did go in late at the training ground yesterday evening, so they were saying whether it was Rice or not, but you didn't see no fans around it, which was unusual, because normally if unless they left early before, you know, they got what they had to get and they left early, because normally that training ground is normally buzzing as well when there's someone new. I imagine quite a few of them been there today as well, something like that, because obviously they might have done a double training session today as well. So
yeah, possibly, yeah, because as I say, they did a video as well this morning as well for Smith Rowe. They're probably watching this so probably did, as you say, an early little training session this morning, and then first
then
go
play a match, and then go home and rest up for Sun. Don't train tomorrow, just rest up. And then, as I said, if Rice and Timber sign, then they can leave, like say Monday evening, and get there early to their training base, and start their pre-season training from Tuesday.
Yeah, as I say, as I said the other day, my last transfer show I did. I think the right thing to do would be do Timber first, let him have his moment, because obviously if you do both at the same time, he's now overshadowed by Declan, won't it? So it's just like giving that fair moment.
It'd be interesting to see what Rice's video is going to be like, because I know Timber's one's going to be similar to Saliba's one, where they showed parts of him in Holland and part of him when he arrives in London or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, especially all the rumours going around.
Let's have to wait and see, because like that.
Yeah, especially all the rumours going around over.
They said the night was closed. Yeah, they said the night was closed for the training ground as well. Not the training ground, the ground, because there's no stadium until the Tuesday.
Yeah,
there's certain parts of the tour you can't go, which would be the dressing room, which is obviously. And obviously the director's box and the director's box.
Yeah. They'll do that. They do that a lot, haven't they? That's for once the club actually utilising the stadium for the last year and actually doing announcements from the stadium.
Because normally everything's done at the training ground, because they've got the same facilities. But as I said, but for the video shots, obviously with them walking. They've got the various parts, because if you look at Russo's one and the other two, they're all different parts of round up, the Highbury area.
Yeah.
The old Highbury.
Yeah. Avenue Road.
So, and they won't close the streets off of that. They just quickly do one or two takes, and that's it, to get it right, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Less eyes on it, the better, so it doesn't leak out quick.
I think Smith Rowe's playing similar to what Grealish is playing. He's playing like a Grealish type player. He's had a few touches anyway, so
yeah. Well,
he's not defending. So until you see him close up, we don't know if he's put on weight or anything like that. So we have to see a close up shot.
Yeah.
All you know, he's got blonde hair, and that is it.
Yeah, just very bright blonde hair now. I can't miss him.
Big blonde, like that Gordon as well up front.
Yeah. Be interesting to see what Mikel's got in plan. What Mikel's got planned for Smith Rowe positional wise next season. Because obviously, with Odegaard being a captain and all that, Declan's coming in. Partey, we don't know what's happening with Partey either, because we're getting different.
My guessing you're playing the same role, but I've got a feeling you're playing a similar role. Yeah, just play like Thingwell, because with Nelson signing his contract, I've got a feeling he's going to be Thingwell, Saka's understudy. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Although Nelson's right-footed, he can still play from the left as well. So because you see Saka, he plays on the right side, although he's left-footed.
Yeah. I'm not knocking his last few minutes. These last few minutes, though, we're letting him spend a lot of the ball here. They're doing that. I know they're not doing nothing with it, but it's just like, don't give them any sort of enthusiasm.
Well, they've had 2 chances, but they went flash across the goal. But no one was it. Well, they were in the middle, but it was just too hard. Yeah.
Bloody melting. Yeah. Also, you mentioned that video earlier that Arsenal put out with Odegaard leading them on as the example, putting a message out and all that. There's in certain group chats, there's like, he's hiding them. He's hiding Declan and Timber behind him. They're hiding. Like, come on. Declan's like 6 foot out.
They might have done, but the thing is, you couldn't tell if they were in that picture or not.
No. And if they are, it doesn't announce either way. Arsenal don't do announcements, signing announcements the weekend anyway. They never have done under this regime.
Yeah. Which I think you think the big announcement be on Monday, confirm both of them.
Yeah. As I say,
they're flying out to Germany in the evening or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I think Timber will be first one.
They can be there for the week. Yeah, they can be there for the week. And as soon as that game finished in Germany, I think they're flying straight on to America. They're not coming back and then stay for a week. Yeah. So they're going to just fly straight to America as well. I've got a feeling they've got some things to do, like promotion stuff. Obviously, they're going to promote the away top and the third choice one. So we don't know what top they're going to be wearing next week. Be interested to see what one they're going to play on Thursday, because even Andrew's show is going to be a bit iffy to have it on that Thursday as well. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Nuremberg will probably be our home one, and then MLS All Stars or United would they put out the away one?
That fluorescent yellow one.
Yeah, well, whatever colour it is.
Mm-hmm.
The train tracks one.
Then you got that green. Then you got that green and blue one as well. So that's still to come as well. So.
We've got James in the chat as well. They are putting the streaming passes for sale. On for sale again. Bloody hell! I'm assuming that's what the friendlies should have dropped.
String passes. He must have mean string passes together. I think that's the way the way he's wrote it. Is more like to say string pass.
Yeah, as in for the bloody friendlies. It's like, look, bloody hell! They just put them back to full price again. Which I think is ridiculous, by the way, the full price.
Mm-hmm.
How are we going to watch, by the way, that's something I noticed, the MLS All-Stars, there's one game that's not on the package that we can't watch via that package, by the way.
Mm.
So how are we going to watch that?
That's the first one, ain't it? Of the three, ain't it?
The first of the US tour, yeah.
God knows. I ain't going to watch that late one, though. Not that late one. I'll rather you. I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it on your own if anyone's going to be up at that time of the night. I'll do the others. I can do the others because they're reasonable time.
The others will be nice. Thursday's one's going to be nice and easy because it's at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Thursday against Nuremberg, 6 o'clock our time. I'm just checking now, actually. The others as well. 1 sec. To get our UK time, to get the actual timing wise. 1 second, it actually shows me. Matches. So 6 o'clock our time, and then 1:30 in the morning, the MLS All Stars.
Mm-hmm. Not
and
for me. I'll be asleep then. I'll be
10
asleep for that
o'clock.
one.
That's on Thursday night. That's a Thursday night as well.
Working American
School
time
night
as well. So
yeah. Well, no, 1:30 in the morning our time. That's it. And a bloody. There's a school night as well. It's Thursday night. It's school night. You idiots.
Mhm.
And then
Oh yeah, just to let you know, I went into that ballot for the red members yesterday. So
oh yeah, any luck?
I'm in
You're
the
not heard
ballot.
back yet?
I won't know for another. I won't know until about Tuesday or Wednesday if I've been successful or not. But I done it the
Okay.
hard way though, because
Oh.
I didn't do it online or anything like that.
Over the phone.
I didn't do it online, so I done it thing via phoning them up, and that's it. So
Oh mate, literally. In terms of my one, because I'm a disabled member, so I have to do it with a separate form, different to normal disabled members. But when you got, when it's obviously, it gave me the date, like the emails, like the dates to go on and all that, open ballot and all that. So I thought, okay, put the website on, gone to the fixture, like the ticket would go normally if you apply for tickets or whatever. And he's like there. I was like, hang on, what the fuck? So I've had to go, it turns out I've had to go to another section of the website, click on that, it takes me to a form. I'm going to fill out the form, and then it's just like, well, easy enough to fill that form, like 2-3 minutes, like my membership number, carer's number, and my wheelchair or ambulance, this, that, and the other. Nothing major there. Fast forward a few days, successful, fantastic. Tickets go on sale the next morning at 10 o'clock. So I thought, okay, and it's 10 past 10. I thought, oh, I forgot. On you go. Clicked, logged in, and it came up. And this time it comes up on the site. Not just obviously my ticket, but obviously you can put. It says on the website you can pick your carer's ticket as well. Put it on at the same time. The website wasn't having it. I was in, click it, take me through. Say these are the seat numbers. This is where we're going to put you. And you just need to assign your carer's membership to the carer's ticket. It's like, okay, no problem. Wouldn't have it. So I spent 3 hours on a phone in a queue for them to do it over the phone. It's just ridiculous. And again, that was the whole point of this system. That was going to stop that.
They're not making it because a lot of silver members have started moaning already because they didn't get anything.
No, and there's certain silver members that had put 2 entries in. They had like multiple silver memberships, and not one of them came in. Yeah.
Well, as I said, if I don't get anything, I'm not too fast. Spain's just had a chance, but it just went wide.
What was it? I'm going to say now. Yeah, that was it. I was saying someone I know, literally on the same day, was literally messaging me privately and all that. He applied for a silver membership for tickets and all that. And he's like, he got the email successful. And then as he's going to apply for his ticket, he's putting him in the. He's a silver member. He didn't ask for family enclosure. They put him in the family enclosure. And he's like, hang on, I didn't ask for this. He's again because he's panicking because he doesn't want to get any strikes against his membership either way. He's had to then send a form over, explain the situation, and they've dealt with it. But obviously, still put him in block 29. But it's just like the aggro is like how this. I knew this situation would happen because it's literally a new system, and it's just asking for trouble. You've got so many memberships, and even the ones that are successful, you're still going to have issues with.
Exactly. And plus, it's going to be when your ticket is going to be on your phone as well, instead of doing a printout like you would have done an A4 size printout. Like that, it's going to be on your phone.
Yeah. I just want to put it out there because there's someone that keeps trying to come in to the stream, but he keeps coming backstage. But let's just put it out there. If I don't know who you are, I'm not going to bring you on. With all due respect, just because I don't know. Again, I don't know what would have come on and get my attention. Basically, we're trying to take him down. Basically, so the only people that I know and trust get on the actual stream. That's not being rude. It's just I'm trying to protect what I'm trying to build here. Oh dear. Yeah, the yellow metal the kids driving that on will be wearing against Barcelona, Man United, and the third green kit is for the Emirates Cup game against Monaco. Yeah, but these the green,
it'd be that green and blue one, I reckon.
yeah,
So if they're
green
going to
and blue
launch it the day before.
first. Yeah. Have you seen what they're doing with the the Community Shield? How they're doing the ticket system this time round for the Community Shield?
Oh, that's weird.
Usually it's for anyone that doesn't know, in years gone by, it's been like season ticket holders have their 24 hours to apply for their tickets, whatever. Then it goes to gold, platinum for a day, and then the next day it's your silver disabled members, and then red gunners. I mean red gunners, and your red members basically. This time.
Not this time.
Not this time. Oh no. It's just season ticket FC basically. Season tickets.
Yeah, those have been to 19 matches or more.
If they've gone to X amount, if they've gone to 19 all 19 home games, first refusal, and then it's 16 the next one, and then 16 or 15 second one, and if anything 13 below onwards. And then even for disabled, it's literally they've been given X amount of 121 for wheelchair users, 121 tickets for non-wheelchair users, and again it's the same system for the. So I don't find out until Monday 5 o'clock if I'm able to apply for a ticket in any capacity.
I won't be going anyway, so that's for sure. Anyway, so
no, but it's just like, come on, not why? Why isn't again? If all due respect, with a community shield, it's a glorified friendly. Why are you treating it like a cup final and using a cup final process?
The prices are reasonable though, between 25 and 45 quid. So
yeah, well, it's decent. I've got to say that.
That's decent anyway. That's decent amount anyway. So
yeah. I've got to say, so to say, the prices are actually for Wembley fucking brilliant.
Now, if that was an FA Cup final, then it'd have been different.
Oh yeah, of course, it'd be like 200 quid.
Just imagine the touts will go field day there on the thing on that day.
Yeah. Oh dear. Even worse, the Champions League final. Bloody hell! Imagine that. Oh dear.
The Spanish players has gone down with an ankle injury.
Yeah.
Who is this final?
Oh, has he been booked? Bloody hell, there. And yeah, and the others have been booked. Quite a game so far.
Or just showing there's various people in the crowd as well, whether it's female or boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because I only switched it because I knew this was on because when you said it, because the cricket's a bit looks like that match is going to end up a draw.
Oh, why is that? What happened there?
Because it's been raining there all day, so they've lost. They've lost the day's play as well. So that's a draw.
Are the Aussies still in their second innings yet?
Yeah, then you got the Grand Prix. Tomorrow. Then you got the subjects that's come up on the TV. You got the
Paralympics, yeah.
That'd be interesting to watch. other than Smith Rowe, the only other Arsenal player that's playing ready is that Serjan, one who went to Rapid Bucharest.
Yeah.
He's played a few matches as well, but as a sub.
Yeah.
So no one's gone down. Good grief, they're going down like flies. This touching goes over, thinking that he's at his ankle. Still got a Norwegian referee anyway, so.
It's what we've lasted 32 minutes before this comes up in the chat. Mbappe to Arsenal, yeah, okay. I think financial fair play.
I think that's a no-brainer on that one because obviously that person hasn't heard the news in the last 24 hours that Mbappe has already said that he's going to Madrid on a free contract next at the start of next season.
He's made again. He's made it perfectly clear for the last 3 years he wants to go to Madrid next. So,
and the reason why he's not going there, obviously, they're not. Real Madrid are not willing to pay 200 million for him. So what they've said is because what they've done, they've spent their budget on 4 players ready because Bellingham was their biggest prize that they got. All the rest were just bargain buys. So fingers crossed we might get that one that they've been touting that Arsenal are looking at is that one in midfield as well. So hopefully he'll be surplus to requirements, and if he wants to come on loan, I would say take him on loan with an option to buy him, the following season. That's
give him the season, to sort of adapt, see if he can adapt and bulk up a bit, and see if he fits our system, and go from there. Basically,
He's off. What's he holding? Just because he got kicked on the ankle, he's holding his ankle like he's broke his leg. He did put a little stamp in it. He did lunge. Yep. It's top of your foot.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. Soft, that's a soft free kick. That's not been sniped. Oh dear. Did you see the De Gea announcement today, by the way?
Yep. I Oh, it's been really strange today.
Oh, again, as an Arsenal fan, I'll laugh my head off. If come start the season, they ain't got a number one to replace him, and they've got to start with like Tom Heaton or something in goal.
Just to let you know, Havertz was training with the team today.
Yeah, I've just seen the pictures on Twitter. Yeah, Arsenal put the tweet out about half hour ago.
So as I said, they must have played that match earlier. And as I said,
Yeah.
those who must be picked for that game in Germany, the thing must have been rested.
Yeah.
Frustrating this match. Very
Yeah,
frustrating.
very slow tempo to the game from both teams. No one's really gone for it yet. I mean, we've created chances, don't get me wrong, better chances, but still not really done what we do. We haven't done what we've been doing all tournament. Is we put our throat in the
No chance goes begging.
on the throat of the opponent, basically.
I saved it. Or was it deflection?
Oh dear.
I think so. Oh, the corner back.
Oh dear.
Also, big ballyhoo Biden's in town later on, ain't he?
Mm.
So apparently, word's going around saying he's in town. So trouble in Finsbury Park last night, which was predicted, because they got the wireless festival there today. So there was some trouble there last night. A load of police cars, but then again, they would have had a big police presence down there anyway.
Yeah.
Call it a revenge tackle.
Come on, lads. Melting here. Oh, God. Jesus, got a booking for that. Let's say.
Oh, they are playing. Oh, they are playing now. So it's not going to enter. So just switched over. Just checking something else. If there's any breaking news, no, it is. No.
No, we've got Joel in the chat says, "Come on, England! I really enjoyed watching Smith. Looking forward to what he brings to Arsenal for this coming season." Yep, totally agree. From what I've seen so far, I mean, I can't wait to see him back in the red and white of Arsenal and giving Arteta a headache. Starting 11 spot.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, lads! Come on! Wake up now! Come on! That's it. Anthony's running into trouble. Oh dear, yeah. Who's down on the floor? That Anthony Gordon. Yeah. What time are you on, by the way?
I'll tell you in a minute because this showing some highlights. I'm on 36, approaching 36 minutes.
Oh, I'm pushing 35, so about a minute ahead of me.
Mhm.
Oh, I need to bloody sort this out. People do my head in. Wait, there we go. Let's try and get a decent signal at least. Just in case. Right, now for the fun part. Oh, yeah. Get back that piss in the area. Taking it on the still my head in. Do this thing. Oh dear. You got any updates on Van der Sar, by the way? Or is it still like any updates on Van der Sar? Because obviously the news yesterday, obviously about him being rushed into hospital.
That can just shock.
That came out of nowhere as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, they haven't said anything today. All they said his conditions, his wife has said he's still stable.
Still stable, yeah.
Intensive care, so.
Yeah, obviously wish him well.
Not anything long term after that.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
So that one of the lucky ones to have a photo with him as well when he was fully playing as well. So.
That's the Barcelona Spain goalkeeper. Obviously reluctant to press high up England. We see the best way to this side is to sit and wait for those moments. They've been quite comfortable since those early chances, Spain. This is Rodri. Victor Gomez. Full stretch. Spain corner.
Come on, lads. Bloody hell. Looks like it's been 0-0 half time, but it looks of it where it's going.
It's got a long way to go before it gets half time. Got 5 minutes plus injury time. Hopefully that should only be a minute. But then again, a lot of the Spanish players went down, so you're talking at least about three minutes on top of that.
Yeah.
I was listening to Lottie's and Lottie's show last night, and two other guys were talking about the transfers and things like that.
Yeah, I watched that as well. Yeah,
so, they're happy with that as well.
Yeah, been good business. Yeah, been good, again some good business on the women's side as well. We've got centre back, some attackers.
So shot. So right, okay, straight down the goalkeeper's throat, as they say. Holding on the Man City player.
Again, like the men's team, when it comes to the women's team, they're addressing areas that need to be addressed, and early on, they're not doing. That's my one sort of critique of last summer, was that they sort of waited a long time to sort of do anything in the transfer window. It's just like, really, we've let a few players go, and it was just going through the motion sort of thing, and then we all know what happened.
I think that's the position that they're looking at to cover next season as well. A left back.
Yeah.
Because that's what Lottie was saying. That's the position they really should be looking at now. Because all the other positions are near enough covered by the left back position.
And just even if it's a loan, just a centre back brought in on loan for the first 6 months of the season, just to make up the numbers, to cover for his injury, because he's not going back until the second half of the season anyway.
That's true.
Simon
can't put McCabe as the thing. There's a thing. A standing left back. You need a further forward as well. So.
Yeah. Spencer saying US women headed for their 3rd straight Women's World Cup. Thing is, Spence, if we didn't have the injury issues in terms of Leah and Beth that we've got, along with Van Kirby, I'll challenge you to that. But I don't know. We've got a good enough squad, but there's certain characters we're missing, leaders we're missing now, and we've took our vice captain. This is bizarre. We've took the vice captain out when she hasn't played a minute of football, even in a training aspect. Hasn't trained at all since early March, whenever it was, and yeah, she's been taken out to the World Cup because we ain't got our cap because obviously Leah's not available, but she's been taken out to the World Cup. But Beth got told to stay home, and that Beth's training. Make sense of that one.
I've got a feeling that might come to her. What she wanted her to play a game or two before the end of the season to see if she's still got the match sharpness. But obviously, them games came too early for her.
Yeah.
So, it's just like, as she said, they've done well to train.
Yeah, exactly. An extent, and I get it to an extent. Obviously,
Gibbs White's just hit the post.
Oh, okay, cool. I get it to the extent with Beth. Obviously, the injuries are different to what Beth and Millie Bright have or had in terms of Beth, but you can't tell Beth one thing and then have it change the rules for Millie Bright just because your senior captain in Leah is out for the World Cup herself. You just have to suck it up and find experience elsewhere.
It wasn't Gibbs White, it was someone else. So he turns around and I can see who it was. Oh, here we are. Oh, the Colville.
Cole Palmer.
No, it wasn't him. It was Colville. One of the centre halves.
Oh, I know about Lewis Glad.
Yeah.
Colin Lewis.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, just off the post. Yeah, Chelsea, isn't he?
Something like that.
Yes.
Then as I said, that was that also, that bombshell that came yesterday. The club doctor said that he's leaving as well. So whether he's still, I've got a feeling he's going to stay there and still a success has been found. Because they won't let him go that easy, anyway, I'd like to say. Although they said he's going to go to Man United as well. So.
No, that came out of left wing yesterday as well. That news, because obviously Steve Round. I mean, I've said my opinions on Steve Round. I've said because I go by what I see in terms of from the public eye, and him and Albert. Albert for me, Albert would be the bigger loss out of the two because he seems to be more Arteta's right hand man. It seems like it anyway, because obviously when Arteta was out with COVID back a couple of years back. It was left to Albert to make the team up and all that and manage the team that day, respectively. Whereas Steve has sort of been in the background. Yeah, he might have the experience that he came with, obviously with David Moyes and all that. But it seems very like from what we saw, out of sight, out of mind, doesn't really get himself involved much. Even in the, and again, I go by that as well. Even in the documentary, I don't think you ever saw him in the documentary as well, doing any interviews or any one-on-one stuff, anything like that. Everyone else you saw, bar him. So that's why I say, in terms of Steve Round, it's not for me. It's not a major loss. We can go and replace him and probably get someone that's more vocal, more hands-on, and will do whatever Arteta's needing for that person to do. There's rumours of Santi Cazorla, RVP will be that'd be done. I get it because ex-teammates, that side of things as well. But it's like Arteta knows the situation with the fan base and Van Persie. Let's not go there with that one.
Just 5 minutes into the time, if I didn't tell you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, literally a minute and a half.
Yeah, a minute and a half in. I'm watching Channel 4 now. I've finally got signal. Go on. Yes, you can join Tom. Before I get my challenge, you can join us. I'll send you a link in a sec, Tom. I will put it back in the chat, but some random might pop back up again. We've got Chris in the chat as well. We've got Gary in the chat as well. How are we doing, Gary? I was watching the hurling. I think the only non-Irish person who watches. There's nothing to do with fucking Roy Keane, Gary Neville, and Jamie Carragher going there a few weeks back in their bloody shitty show, going, "Oh, look at us."
That's just like football with a bat. That's all I can say. That's all it is. It's football with a bat, and that's it. Yeah. We know the balls look like a tennis ball size. You can get free kick. Gibbs White's going to take it, or
come on, Les, come on.
Yeah,
we've got Gibbs White.
It's the sack. I think it's the sack of the team.
Oh, Tom's already here. I don't even have to send him a link.
Got someone lying down as well. There's one of the Spanish places lying down.
Yes, behind the wall,
Go through the team, as they call them.
The draft is clearly,
Oh, 1-0. Wide deflection. 1-0.
Yes, come on!
Yeah, Palmer. Wide deflection.
Well done, lad. Come on, lads. Come on. All right, Tom, how you doing?
Hello. This StreamYard has changed.
It's weird, isn't it?
Now I can't see the comment at the side.
Oh, no, that's because I did the quiz last time. I hadn't changed it back, have I? Bear with me a sec. I'll change that in a sec. Once I talk to the scoreboard out, bear with me. That's my fault, sorry.
Hi, Tom.
Hello, Emerson. How are you?
Oh,
I'm good. Oh, so it's picked off again.
A nice bargee here. The substitutes of Spain have come flying on the pitch and having a bargee with Palmer. and our subs have come on and split it up. And the ref just stands off and watches it implode. And they're all official.
He's going to book someone.
It's got a guy. He went to celebrate with his teammates and they don't like it. Oh, go away. Who's he booking?
One of their players by the looks of it.
It better be one of their players, but not be our players. He's just fucking celebrating a goal. Leave us alone. Massive deflection. There's a huge deflection over the wall.
He's pointing to someone. Who's he pointing to someone? No, it's not an England player.
Might be asking the captain to come over and calm things down.
No, at least he speaks English anyway. The Spanish coach.
Fucking Lee Carsley's done a fantastic job though, compared to what fucking Addy Buford did to this team 2 years ago. Our captain's been booked for what? Number 4.
Colville.
Colville, sorry. Colville's been booked for what? Fucking joke. Huge deflection off the wall.
I know. Someone's been sent off. He sent someone off.
Oh. Who's he sent off? Is it a coach's off one?
Oh, there we go. Here he is. Oh, someone else has been sent off as well.
Our side as well.
So
bloody
one of each. But it didn't say which England one's gone. I bet
hell.
it's
I think
Ashley
they'll
Cole.
be both and stuff.
Yep, Ashley Cole. No surprise. No surprise. It's Ashley Cole. No surprise. No surprise.
That's a joke. What a joke that is. Bloody hell. How dare
There's
you?
the other
help
one. There's the assistant.
Where's
The
the
Spanish one's gone. He's gone as
Yeah.
well.
both giving a notepad to top piss off. Oh dear, right, let's have a look. Sort this out. Guess complete. There we go. There you go. Comments are back up now.
Bingo. It's done. Thank you very much for that.
No worries.
It's made it so you can now log on as your YouTube account, so I can make comments from StreamYard.
Half time,
Yes,
guys.
as well. Was that half time? Is it? Okay. Oh, yep. Half time.
Gary, if you scroll up to the top, the link is actually there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm inviting Gary on. Sorry, it's disrespectful.
No, that's fine.
Just more saving you trouble.
No, but I put that link in for. I put the link in earlier for Emerson, so it saved me going off and messing about in other tabs. And some random just popped in backstage. And I'm like, go away. Just, no. Kept kicking the person, kept coming back. Like, fuck this, I'm blocking you. Didn't know who the hell it was. There's some random guy in a dark room, so to say.
That might have been me.
I definitely know it wasn't you. Here comes the part-timer from his own channel.
We're invading your channel now.
Yeah. We just need Sam to complete the set now.
Yeah.
All right, Gary, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Can you guys hear me and all that?
I can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't have you on in my headset. All right, I think I can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
I've not seen Gary in a while, so
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been like what,
Yeah,
3
it's been a
minutes?
while.
I was going. I was gonna go have lunch, and then I was wondering why the dog was in the room with me. Turns out everybody left, so I'm by myself. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be starving here, and I'll eat later. Yeah, I'll eat later. So yeah.
So yeah, go. You're looking forward to your game. What is it? Man United going to, isn't it? Man United game going to.
Manchester United. Yep.
Yeah, you looking forward to that?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Yeah.
You get to see Declan in person.
Yes.
Before me. Not fair.
Yes. No, definitely looking forward to that. That should be fun. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll bring you along next season.
What an experience.
You remember that? When was that, Mr. Tom?
It was November. No, sorry, it was December 1994. I think I've told the story before about how my uncle made me leave 10 minutes before the end, and then there were 3 goals.
Vaguely remember
Leeds
saying
won
that.
3-1. Leeds won 3-1. Well, I left at Leeds winning 1-0.
Of course I did.
And it ended up 3-1 to Leeds.
Oh, dear.
Great memories of my first Arsenal match, obviously.
It doesn't sound good to me.
No.
It doesn't sound good to me at all.
Back in the days when Leeds were a pain in the arse to us. Whenever it came to helping us out and possibly doing Man United a disservice, no, we'll help Man United out instead. It just so happens that we're in a relegation scrap ourselves.
No, not having this, right? Let me tell you, we had a responsibility to a game of football to play to the best of our efforts, and we did. right?
Twice.
Unlike when both times. Unlike when I needed Arsenal to do the same thing for me, and they were like, no, actually, our back four's just going to pass it around and let Nottingham Forest just watch it.
Payback, motherfucker. Payback. It's 20 odd years in the making, but it was payback.
It's all right. I wanted to play Ipswich next season anyway.
I mean, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't? It's like on everybody's like checklist, you know.
To do Ipswich.
I now get to play both Norwich and Ipswich at the same time. So the enemy of your enemy.
And Cardiff City first game as well. Kick the season off.
It's going to be a feisty Sunday.
Just bring Emerson back in. One sec.
There, Emerson.
There he is. Oh, he's changed as well.
That's a change.
Gary's favourite kit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you just came from like directing traffic and stuff. I mean, that's what that is like. You know what? Watch it. You know, that's what that shirt's on. That's what it says to me when I first look at it.
Sorry, Gary, are you streaming to
that's what it looks like.
You might need to mute that second channel.
Oh, I don't have anything playing. Is it? You think it's me? I'm streaming, but I don't have it.
There's no sound back on my end. There's no sound playing back on my end.
I've got a second window open, but it's on mute, so I know it can't be myself.
Oh, okay. Oh dear. How is that fulfilled, as in fitting wise, Emerson?
Say that again.
I'm saying, how's this, in terms of the shirt itself? I know obviously the colours a bit. It's thrown a few people off the colour scheme and all that. But for a fit, how does it fit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it fits okay. This one fits nicely. I think it's better than the home one because the home one's slightly, some people got the home shirt a bit smaller than normal as well. So the size wise, it's more roomy as well. And on the third choice one, that's a tight fitting shirt as well. So you have to beware when you get the third choice one and the home one. Once they've corrected the thing they've done, then it should be okay.
Yeah, that's what I've done. What's that? The one you see me wear. I got because of what it was. I'm going to size up to what I normally.
It's like Tommy, like the Leeds one, if you notice as well from last season.
I have that.
Spencer's asking.
I was in a habit of wearing that every time I came on this channel just to upset everyone.
Didn't work though.
It partially worked because you was always roasted how awful it was.
Yes, that was
awful. We never won a match in it.
No, it didn't. When it was announced, it didn't scream like a Leeds kit. It's just like weird tie-dyed kit, basically. There's Leeds on the front.
It was like just throwing paint at a dummy. But then we fielded 11 of them.
Aren't you linked to a new goalkeeper as well? I heard that in the last couple of days. You linked to his name now.
We're going to end up being linked with about 30 players because every one of our other players is going to be leaving.
It looks like Daniel Farker basically telling Meslier to fuck off, basically.
His actual first piece of business was to sack the goalkeeping coach. Now,
there's your warning signs.
Right. The first thought I had when I heard that was literally, we have a goalkeeping coach.
Yeah.
Because someone coached the goalkeeper. If you do this, you'll concede 160 goals in 2 seasons. And we thought, pay him his wages. Pay him. Wait, we're sending a paycheck to this man. Send it through. No, but seriously, I was like, not a big surprise. Never thought I'd hear Bob Ross come up in the chat, but
probably also need somebody on the attacking side to probably be fired as well, right?
Oh, there needs to be firings all over the place. I mean, I'm not a ruthless individual, but everyone else employed by this club should probably be punished in some form. Even the tea lady probably didn't perform to the best of her duties. No, I'm joking. I don't know. That's the sort of people I'm actually upset for the most, because relegation affects the employment of the people around the club
Behind the
that
scenes,
are
yeah.
not footballers. Yeah. And
The
that
Nightman,
is-
the Nightman Nereth is just trying to
scare
he's
us.
trying to play with our minds a little bit there.
No, didn't even register, because if that was the case, you would not have been the first person to type that out in the chat for a start, and you would have been followed by about 10 others panicking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's.
But Spencer's asking in the chat, by the way, how did Emerson get the new kit? As it obviously certainly wearing now, because obviously it's not out officially until 2 weeks' time. I think.
Get it from the armory. That's what it's called, isn't it?
July the 18th.
July the 18th. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That leads me to
I have my
another
sources
question.
in America. That's all I can say.
Oh. Okay. That actually feeds into what I was about to say even better, because my theory is Emerson built a time machine and went forward to July the 18th, bought his Arsenal kits, and then returned back to July the 8th.
Yep.
That's the only other way, isn't it? I mean,
true.
I mean, when he says, so with respect, when Emerson says, I've got sources in America, what he really means is he knows someone with a DeLorean and lots of plutonium.
But that's Back to the Future, man. That's the Lazarus Project, man. They go back in time. They don't go forward. You're talking about tomorrow. Yeah?
Not
You
necessarily
mean
true, Gary.
I know.
It literally ends with a flying train. So he did go forward in time at one point. We just didn't see it. Got to get up early to catch me out when it comes to.
I guess so. You had your Wheaties, as they say over here.
The Weetabix, yeah.
But no, I do enjoy New Kit Day. It must be said.
Yeah, I can say that I'm probably not going to get that one. I'll get the dark. I like the dark one.
The green and blue sleeved.
Yeah, and there's also the warm up, the warm
green
up
and blue
one I
one.
like as well. The blue warm up one, I like that top as well.
Well, if you ask nicely, Emerson will link you up. He'll hook you up before it even comes out.
All right, I'll see how friendly he is. I'll give him a hey, buddy. I heard.
Depends what part of America does he live, or depends what part of America
East Coast,
you
so hopefully
live.
that's the East Coast, all right? Close to you guys.
Is that the third kit or the
That's
actual?
the away kit.
Second choice.
Well, you actually gonna be wearing that.
Hopefully not.
All right. No, right. And you feel I'm being a dick when I say this, but let's be fair. I'm going to try and put a positive spin on everything, right? It's what I do, okay? Go positively, yeah? No Arsenal player's ever going to get run over while wearing that kit.
Not run over, but
No, you won't get stuff coming now.
They won't get run over. They'll be able to direct traffic, and I don't know. It's got that kind of a zebra look to it as well. So
Yeah.
it's got it all. It's got it all.
Exactly.
It's multifaceted. That shirt. It allows you to do a lot of things with it. You go running at night. You know how you go running at night, and they tell you to turn the lights on. Wear lights. Don't need them.
Don't need them. Because that shirt is a solar shirt. It has been taken in the sun's rays all day long.
Yeah.
And when it gets dark, it's going to expel it.
Yeah, you walk outside, Emerson, and from the space station, they can look down. They can see you.
Science. I love science.
That's true.
Yeah, see him in the chat saying 1-1 draw with Watford at London Coney today.
Wait till they play it in a night match. That'd be the best sign to see.
Oh, geez, yeah. Jesus Christ.
When if the floodlights fell during the first Champions League, it wouldn't be alright. If you're in a away Champions League match and the floodlights fell, Arsenal can continue.
Yeah. But multi-purpose, as we said.
Yeah.
Method on the madness.
I've seen worse kits. Like, as much as I'm making these jokes, there are worse football kits.
Oh yeah, they're far worse.
But that is one of the worst Arsenal away kits.
But the thing is, if Arsenal lifts a trophy in it, it goes down in folklore history. That's the thing.
Imagine putting that. Wait, so you're saying that
I'm not
they're
saying
actually
it will
gonna?
happen.
You're saying they would actually put that on and then
That's
walk
true.
across the stage with it? That's what you're actually saying.
Not my. I'm saying it, but it doesn't mean I want it to happen.
No. You're saying it. Do you actually believe that would ever happen? Did you see it?
Yep.
If you won the
When they're
title
playing
at
away matches,
Anfield,
when it,
The final depends on our opponents, what their home
win
game
the
is.
title at Anfield, this is exactly what would happen.
Oh, you know what? I can see that. When is that game?
Oh,
When is that last match?
I have a look
I've
in a
no
sec.
idea. I'm just guessing.
Manchester United away, second game before the end of the season. The penultimate game of the season, we're away to Manchester United. We're wearing that
There
kit.
you go.
That's crazy.
There you go.
Not only are we going to beat you, but we're going to beat you in this top.
2002, we won the league at Old Trafford. Penultimate game in the gold kit. 2024, a luminous yellow.
Luminous yellow. Electric yellow, whatever you want to call it. And it's got power behind
just
it.
kicked off, guys.
Yep, same here. Yep.
They're standing up on my side, so I'm behind you guys.
Yeah,
Did he
BX.
give the yellow cards to the right players?
No idea in the end. I didn't. I assume
They gave it to
Spain
the coaching staff.
I
With
saw
red
the
card,
two
you
red cards, yeah, but I was just wondering about the yellows because I know Palma put two hands on one of the Spanish players. I mean, who should have never even been on the pitch, but we need to. England here needs to finish this off, and I can't say we. I can't say we.
Well, you can. You're born here, technically.
No, there's nothing technical about it. I was born there. What do you mean technically? What do you mean technically? That's like giving there's like an out there somehow. No, there's no out.
Your dad literally lives down the road from me. Basically, I could jump on the Piccadilly line and be with him in 20 minutes.
There you go. I won't waste the trip when I come. I won't waste the trip when I come.
Not if you take into account how long it took Gary to get from his dad's house to Acton train station. It took about 4 hours. I had time to have 2 meals while waiting for him.
I'm not used to all this walking.
Chicken shop next to the station did some delicious stuff. I can't remember its name, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah. So as you said, we're in the 47th minute over here on my side.
Yep, same here. Wake up, lads! Wake up. Yes, I think maybe because it's the final itself, but both teams have been very tentative in the first half. No one wanted to really go for it, even though we created chances more than them. It's still sort of holding back what we could do.
I mean, you got the lead. You really need to take it to them right now.
Yeah, literally get the ball on the counter
already. He's like, you've got the lead. You got the lead. Took him 2 minutes. Took him 2 minutes to throw away his ownership of England.
Who?
Yep.
You were going. You've got the lead. You've got the lead. I thought you were saying we just now.
Oh. Yeah. it just slipped out. It slipped out.
Force of habit.
I was talking to the players on the pitch. Sorry. That's what I was doing. I talked to the screen.
Gary, question, Gary.
Yes, sir.
World Cup final, US Women's World Cup final in a few weeks' time. USA versus England. What team are you batting for?
The one that wins.
I went either way, right? No, I mean I can't do that. I'm American. I told you that. I have to be American. I know. It's tough. It's tough.
The thing is, if England play USA in that World Cup, I'm getting Liam on with you, just letting you both just go and have it out again.
It's gonna be as I did like a video for Lottie and
channel, yeah,
and Matt's channel, and it's gonna be interesting because the US, even though they're ranked 1, they're like in transition right now.
Yeah.
You was on Lottie's channel.
Well, I did a video with Matt, and then they put it on the channel, the Vic
Oh.
Akers
Wonderland, yeah.
channel.
She won't let me on her channel. She won't let me on there.
You're not a nice guy, Mr. Tom.
That's true. It's true. It's 100% true. She won't let me near it. I'm not saying I blame her or that she's wrong. Just stating it.
Yeah.
I mean, if your team actually stayed up in the league, maybe you'll have a chance next season, maybe for a preview or something. But we didn't help you out there, so sorry.
Yeah. No, like I said, I'm looking forward to the women's. I mean, I think US has some dark horses or some under the radar players that we've seen play, but we haven't seen them play internationally, and it'll be interesting to see. Like so I think Sophia Smith and Trinity Rodman are players that could make the name for themselves. So it will be interesting. What happened? I didn't see that.
No, I did. Literally, 20 had the ball, lost it, run back, won the ball fairly, got a free kick was given to Spain. He's complained and then suddenly fell to the floor. So I don't know if he'd been kicked in the ankle or something. Have a look. Oh, yeah, the player lashed out. Number 16 for Spain lashed out and hit him in the shin. CM says Gordon's been poor. I think no one's really stood out so far for either team, let's be honest, but we've got the lead, so that's the important thing. That's the important stat at the moment. We've got that lead. Fucking goalkeeper needs to have a coffee fix or something because he looks half awake for England.
Yeah, he definitely kicks out, and the referee doesn't see it. I think he knows it's there.
How are you ahead of me? I'm literally watching it live with you. That's poor, though. That was fucking poor. Was it offside? The flag gone up?
1-1 subject to VAR.
There's VAR in this thing, then. Let's say. Let's have a look. Oh, this will be close. That's going to be very tight. They need to get that. They do need to get that spot on.
1-0, guys. Still
looks offside, but
no.
It's really tight. There's a German official VAR. Oh God! Never trust a German official after 66.
I mean, they had at least 3 players offsides.
Yeah, it looks offside, but I'm saying they'll be very tight to make between that last and the last England man and all that. But I think it was offside, but they're taking a while to look at this.
Still remains 1-0.
Yeah, check over, no goal. Thank God for that.
Yeah, still remains 1-0.
There's the warning sign for him.
Emerson, when you said it still remains 1-0, I'm like, no, it shouldn't be a goal. I don't know why. He told me what I wanted to hear, and I still was upset.
VAR ruled it. You was right the first time when you said the 3 guys were offside.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? That should be hopefully a warning shot. All right, across the bow. US. US. Oh yeah. See, I'm gotta switch teams here. We gotta finish get that second goal. First of that second goal, I think we'll have control of this match. So hopefully that's England. Yeah.
Curtis Jones went down there as well for a second.
Chris, is that the GAA hurling or the GAA football?
I think it's the hurling he's gone to.
Right.
I
know there's 2 disciplines.
Let's wake up. No. Close it down. Stop the block. Cross site.
No, Gibbs White, is he Southampton or is he? He is Southampton?
No, he's Forest.
Not
Forest. Okay, Forest. Okay. All right.
£40 million they bought him last year from Wolves.
Okay. I don't know why I have
I don't care they survived. It's still an absurd amount of money.
It was a big risk, let's be honest.
Yeah.
For all the players they bought in, let's be honest. But yeah.
They had a one of the things that helped them survive is that their shooting ratio seemed to be really good. I don't know if it turns out not be the case, but it feels like in any game they'd score their only shot.
Hmm.
You know what they had? I mean, I watched multiple times, and they definitely on the attack, which doesn't happen too often. They look like they could score at any time.
There we go.
But just they didn't get that many chances.
VAR,
In front of
James, just let you know, the VAR cleared it up with a free goal for three Spanish players that were offside.
Hurling, yeah.
They miss your rants, Ryan.
I've got nothing to rant about at the moment, so no one's pissing me off
Really?
offline.
The only thing we're going to be able to rant about is like who's going to start for us.
Yeah, basically.
Why do we only score 3 goals? I mean, come on. That's kind of how
Why are we 10 points clear in October? What the fuck? Already competition.
Oh man.
Oh, talking of which, Sky in the UK, as a joke by the way, Sky in the UK released their first month and a half, 2 months of fixtures they're airing in the UK. Now, North London Derby weekend, our game against Tottenham was the biggest game of the weekend, right? We're playing Sunday, 2 o'clock kickoff.
Okay.
They have picked Sheffield United versus Newcastle as the main event for the weekend on the 4:30 kickoff. A Sky trying to piss me off or something. It's like serious.
Yeah, but that everyone has to have part of the contract is everyone has to have part of a turn in that slot.
Yeah,
That'll probably be Sheffield United's only time in that slot.
Possibly throughout the season, possibly, but it depends on how they do the season and all that, obviously. But it's just the fact of obviously they've made a point over the years of the late Sunday game being the main event, being the big game of the weekend. It's like, hang on, but you've got just the way to pick the fixtures. If it had been Arsenal, Tottenham on the Saturday or the Monday night instead, I would have brushed it aside and said whatever.
You know what? I think that game is getting it's just in terms of whether it's worth it, in the league anymore. Hopefully, that's epitomizes what's going on. They just aren't that big of a draw anymore.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How you doing?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I think Arsenal deserve to be punished with the 2 o'clock slot in England because Leeds had it often and I hated it.
I mean, we're going to beat Tottenham anyway, so I don't care. We're at home that day, so.
If you had said to me, would you rather your team survive and then 36 of your 38 games be 2 o'clock on a Sunday, I would have gone bring on the championship. Because it's awful, that 2 o'clock slot. It's literally the death slot of Premier League football. It's the Football League's way of or the Premier League's way of telling you we don't really want to show this, but one of the teams is probably played in Europe on Thursday.
Well, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, but that particular match day weekend, Newcastle Champions League, we're Champions League, Tottenham aren't in Europe, and neither are Sheffield United. But yeah, it is looking what it is.
And you end up, and the thing that winds me up more about is the thing they prioritise, which winds me up, is it's not even a Leeds thing, right? Because obviously I mainly watch that slot when Leeds are in it. But even if I was watching Leicester versus West Ham, for example, and then they go, then they basically do a split screen. They literally squash the football to one side that I'm watching to then go, Man City have arrived for their game at the Emirates.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking care. I'm not watching that. I'm watching this. And they're like, but to them, that's more important. It's like,
and as that's happening, Leeds concede a goal to make it for 2-1, 3-1, and 4-1.
No, I think like everyone's slowed down against us at that point because they were like, wait a minute, what's that? Oh, Man City have arrived. Don't bother playing, lads, because no one's going to be watching us anyway. They're going to be watching Arteta getting off the fucking bus. Pardon
Yeah,
my
I've
language.
never gotten that. I don't get that. It's like just at half time. If it's half time, let's say like they've arrived at half as you go into the adverts before they go back for the second half or whatever. But during a match, just there's a reason why that match you put that match on. Show it for fuck's sake. Don't go for a second here, guys.
I hate when they don't show the football that's actually playing and they show you the bench or the coaches. I don't want to see Arteta when the game's on. What's the point of that? That's not. There's nothing that says yes. Put Arteta on while the match is playing. Nothing.
If it's so important to you that you have to show these things, why can't you wait till the game ends and then go?
Yeah.
Arsenal arrived about 20 minutes ago. The Arsenal bus arrived. Like, why does it have to be live showing the Arsenal bus arrived? It's a bus arriving.
Yeah, what difference is it going to make?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you want people to see that in the local area and go, oh, Arsenal have arrived, let's go and harass them, or whatever it is? It's ridiculous. And I'll say that's not just because it happened to Leeds a lot. It's whoever's playing it winds me up.
Yeah.
Even if it showed the Leeds us arriving for the 4 o'clock game, I'd be like, I don't need to see that my team have arrived. I know they're going to turn up. They're professional footballers, and this is their job.
Unless you've got inside knowledge from someone that says 2 hours prior, by the way, there's a strike, your players aren't turning up for the day, then you know ahead, fair enough.
Head office of my job don't get footage of me arriving for work. Like,
meanwhile, outside, Mr. Tom just stepped off the tube and will be in the office in 30 seconds.
Like, and if they do have footage of that, actually, to be fair, because there's cameras everywhere, but they don't want to look at it. And if they did, I'd think they're a bit weird.
Arriving to your work with a cup of tea in your hand, tea or whatever, some hot beverage in the winter, scarf around you, looking towards the camera, giving it a nod.
That's a great idea. I should actually wear a scarf. It's far more douchey. I need to, that needs to be added to my repertoire. I need to get a nice Burberry scarf so I can be like. Sorry, I'm just fabulous, Spencer. Fabulous.
I saw somebody. I'm seeing these messages come across. I don't know if you saw anything. Holding to Luton or Fulham or something. So
Luton,
for like,
if it's Luton, he's gonna have a fun season. Pick that boy, get him done out every week. Then. Yeah,
I think it's. Let me see what it says here.
Probably is Luton once it seems, but then we've got to go and get. Well, no, we don't. The thing is, even if he does go, we don't need to go out and get someone else because we've got Timber coming in. We've already got Jakob Kiwa.
Yep. No. We've got a replacement for him. I mean, we got to get a. I don't know what I saw that on. I saw somebody post that message, so might have been a Twitter thing or something. Yeah, no, I think we need to clear away some of those players anyways.
We're taking out. Who's it taking out? Better not be Smith Rowe, the bastards. I think it is. Pricks. No, it's number 2. Sorry, Max Aarons has been taken out on the sideline here.
Max Aarons hasn't done anything. I just saw one video of him, but in terms of on the pitch, nothing.
Oh, look at it doing. Number 18 now, Gaffney Vieira, or whatever you pronounce his fucking first name, comes flying in and boots him in the side of his chest. And the ref just goes, la, 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 la. I didn't see it.
Andorra have a football league, I've just discovered.
Really? Fucking hell.
Yeah, I realised that I didn't have a new foreign team to add to my list on the trip. Sorry, on the road trip, sorry.
On the road trip, yeah. Get it right. Get the whip out for you.
I swear this is true. On last week's edition of the road trip, I called the show the trip in the first sentence.
Sorry about that. Sorry, what was that?
I was so focused on imitating Gary for the intro of the road trip last Saturday. That's my thing. I imitate Gary when I do the intro. that I called the show The Trip instead of The Road Trip. Yeah.
How dare you? You know, and that's why you got docked on your pay. So just remember that.
I didn't even question it because I knew. I was like, I'm lucky he even lets me back on after that diabolical intro. Just lucky. Like, I was like,
You're lucky there's a pop go, oi, get it right.
Exactly. I was just. I'm surprised he still lets me live, really, after that.
I'm being nice. We're being nice.
Yeah.
Call me on a
Thank you for
good
your
day.
generosity. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Call me on a good day.
Wait till it gets over for the North London Derby next season, then you're in trouble.
Yeah. What is it? Lolo's asking me, are you going to be coming for that day? And I'm like, I have to look it up, but I definitely want to come.
Pass it.
I'm still offended. You all spent all that time in London and you never went to a buffet. I've brought it up before, but it's criminal. How do you not go to a buffet?
Yeah, you are correct. I will not. I wasted the trip on that one for sure. Wasted a trip.
My favourite thing is a room that's just filled with food, and you're not limited in what you can have.
You got four on two, and do we even get a shut off?
We do, but Gibbs White flaps it.
How can there'd be not one pass available?
Curtis Jones doesn't pass it. I'm like, pass it. There's someone nipped onto his left side at one point. It was open in space. Doesn't pass it. He goes to Glory himself. And he just bounces over the place. We've got a free kick though, but it just bounces over the place in the process.
You've got 4 on 2. There's got to be somebody you can give the ball to.
Come on, Ness. Come on, Smith-O. Come on.
If he puts that ball a little higher, he probably scores. He puts it in the top corner.
There we go. Free kick to do from this. Gibbs White standing over it for England. They'll cross it in by the looks of it. Ball in. Fucking easy to fucking defend. Seriously, lads. Better ball than that. Come on.
It's exactly what happens, Chris.
Bruce and Matilda.
Oh, you like cake, do you? Well,
Eat
Cookie's got lots of cake. Oh, yeah, I've seen that movie. Not the new one. Saw the old one.
The original, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Smith-O's been taken off. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's like the commentary said. Mudriki, or I don't know, I can't pronounce his name, but he's coming on for Smith-O. First off from England. No one's really stood out for England, so Smith-O, because of that, Smith-O's not really been able to get himself in the game. But I know what he's got off the pitch. He's not been injured or nothing like that. Another good few minutes under his belt for his fitness levels.
Oh, yep. No, that's a good sign. That's a really, really, really good sign. He's playing football, which is a plus, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, the majority for the start is 2 goals, 2 assists. Nothing to be sniffed at with the size of the tournament as well.
Yep.
It's good. It's good signs ahead. Touchwood.
No.
BX is asking. I wonder if Tom would like Golden Corral or Hibachi.
He probably likes Golden Corral.
I'd like both.
Because you like the buffet hibachi. I don't know if are there all you can eat. I haven't been to a hibachi place that's all you can eat or buffets you call it.
No, you're right, but I would still like to try it where they actually cook the steak in front of you with all the skills and the knife play and all that, right? Because I respect knife skills. Right? That made me sound much more criminal than I intended to. But with respect, because I see this one time where they were like, and I was just like, I was looking at it like I could inhale that meat. Like I wouldn't even need to use a fork. I would just sniff it, and it would disappear.
Yeah. If you go to the hibachi and you're really hungry, as they're cooking everything, you're just like gobbling it up. Every time they look at your plate, it's empty. That's when you know your skills are up there with the best of them. No matter what they put on the plate, by the time they finish up the next piece and put it on, you're already done. So, I know hibachi is the Japanese steakhouse, but I was thinking buffet. I think like Korean barbecue. I don't know if you've been to one of those places. That's where they cook for you as well, but they cook for everybody basically on
Yeah.
one big like flat top thing.
Yeah.
Well,
the
my
golf-
two all-time favourite buffets no longer exist. I may have let them out of business, but the one that is currently my favourite buffet is called Jimmy's in the O2 Arena, and they do a bit of everything. They call themselves like a world bar and grill, so it's like a bit of Chinese, bit of Indian, bit of I don't know. They cater for the vegetarians as well, so like. Personally, I wouldn't, but I mean, it's been nice for everyone, I suppose. But pizza, all that stuff, and they have the similar to that actually, like the stir fry grill where they'll grill your noodles in front of you and steak as well.
This ref is so trigger with his cards. Sorry. Go on. Sorry. Go on. No, go on. Sorry.
No, I was just going to talk nonsense about food. It's all right, carry on.
No, this ref, literally, the ball's up in the air. It's a 50-50 between Gibbs White and the Spanish player in the midfield. They've both gone up for the ball for a header. He's won the header, but the free kick's been given to Spain, and he's been booked for it. This ref is too trigger happy.
He's trying to keep it close, man. You can tell, this is no different than the last time England played in the Euro final.
Don't say that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. let me take that back. Sorry, rewind. The way the official is working, it looks similar. All right, let's say that. Like I mean, the man, Whiplash put Whiplash on Saka, and they said, "No, there's no yellow here." Like the fact that there's no card was amazing. Grab the back of a man's shirt and pull him down, and nothing's given. I find that interesting.
Well, literally, as you're saying that, you're about to see that any second now your end. The substitute that's just come on for England literally got the ball, better like sprint off, and the Spanish player just wraps his arms around the player's waist and tries to rugby tackle him to the floor. The ref goes,
right?
and the ref just stands there watching it play out. In like two strikes, and then as our players got away, two strides later. Oh, no play on. Marky Nemeth's on you today, Gary. He's not having any of your nonsense.
Yeah, did I ever say that word? Did I say that word? Did I ever say?
Oh, I didn't see you say it, but anyway.
I say football all the time. I've been saying football. What? No, man,
go on.
What are you going after me for? What did I do?
He's having a go at you because you didn't play soccer.
Ref.
But this is football.
I know.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I know.
Oh man.
Nemeth is skilled in doing
Shit
the
house
opposite of like I like football. Why don't you like soccer? I like soccer. It's football.
Yeah.
He will attack anyone over anything.
Not too much
Just
now.
for fun of it.
Defend.
England, we're just gonna have to just like fight through this official and just put a goal through it.
Yeah, literally.
He's not gonna give them anything.
Nope.
He's not giving them anything. Just gonna have to just force this thing in. Not much on that. Some call it footy, others call it stacking.
We've got more subs getting ready for England. That one from that place for that lot down the road's coming on. Number 6. Hop, something else, jump. I'm not going to say that he plays with that lot. He's coming on. Gibbs White's going off for that said player. And Archer's coming on as well for whoever 21 was. Didn't see his name there. Angel's going off for Archer up top. This game's really dragging on now.
Yeah, that Cole Palmer's good. I wonder who he plays for.
Yeah, it's familiar. I think it's a team in blue, I think. A certain shade of blue that no one likes because they are cheating bastards.
Are they in the Premier League?
Yes.
In the Premier League.
As I said, cheating bastards.
Cheating.
Allegedly.
Mm.
I'd like to officially announce my Andorran football team
Oh, God.
that I will be supporting for the coming season are Sant Julia. They got relegated, all right? So we're going to work our way back up into the Andorran Premier Division. But I've got every faith. Got every faith we can do that.
Fair enough.
And I believe the Andorran season will be back in. Well, it'll be back in September.
Mm.
Hmm.
This will give you enough time to assess Leeds and how their season's going to play out then.
I don't care about championship. I only support the elite. I only support the elite leagues in Europe, like Andorra and stuff like that.
The elite leagues in the world, Andorra. All right.
Yeah. Gibraltar. They've got a top Premier Division.
Yeah, and their main stadium next to an airport. Stadium being loosely used there, by the way.
Hey, they beat Celtic. One of them beat Celtic once.
Doesn't say much. It doesn't say much really when Celtic are nowadays.
Yeah.
Especially when that manager's now back at that club, by the way.
He is. It was like, I don't want to manage in the Championship again. It's like, but you'll manage Celtic. Says your priorities, mate. Absolutely.
I'm not desperate for work to rebuild my career again.
Like, who at Celtic isn't sitting there thinking the first chance he gets to get a job back in the Premier League, he'll be gone.
Oh, he'll run. He'll be running. He'll be like a literal dog on heat. So
how has that not crossed their mind? Just
why trust him after? Yeah, the way he conducted himself, not just in that moment with Leicester, when the job came up, when Unai Emery got sacked, twice actually. When Wenger retired, left, whatever you call it, he was literally so far like, yeah, I want Arsenal, get me there. If they come calling, I'm gone, sort of thing. He was literally twerking for us, and he did the same thing again when Unai Emery was sacked, and then they're surprised he then left for Leicester, and they've gone, what, 3.5 years later, we'll bring him back. We can trust him. He won't let us down again.
I suspect no one else of any repute applied for it.
Which is surprising, really. It's surprising, really, considering they're guaranteed trophies every year.
I mean, more in like the context of like no one of any like actual repute. Like, at a Champions League team.
Yeah, levels.
Calling them that is loose because they rarely actually make it that far. But and I know someone's about to pop up now and go, actually, they have an automatic spot now. And it's like, yeah, but one of the leagues where they had that automatic spot, they didn't get it because they finished second. I'm not the biggest fan of Scotland as a country, I must admit. My bias is inherent, I will say.
Oh, dear.
Second only to my dislike of Manchester United.
Oh, dear. Gary's looking very sexy today, apparently, according to Nemeth.
I don't know where that's coming from.
Again, these are the words of Nemeth. He's thought, and he thought alone.
Oh, you don't think I'm sexy?
Not going to comment.
Come on, you can say it. It's all right. It's all right. You can say it, Ryan. You're always going to look at you different.
I'm perfectly secure in myself as a man, right? And I can happily say this. Gary has his moments.
There you go. See? You didn't even give me that. You didn't even give me that.
Moments. Just these moments.
He has his moments. I mean, there's not a lot of
He's
them, but he
freezing
has
at
them.
he frees on my end at the opportune moment. It seems
Carlton Palmer's down by the looks of it, receiving treatment, and we're about to make another sub.
he's been down what 3 times already. It's probably time.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he wasn't one of the first ones off.
He
I
scored,
mean, I know
he
they- I
scored
know
a
they-
good goal, didn't he? So
Why? But he's been on the ground like 2 or 3 times now. At some point, at some point, you don't want his position to be the reason why you let Spain back in, because they've been having a lot of fun.
yes, but just
Too much fun.
So Harvey Elliott they're looking to bring on as well. They're looking to bring on. They haven't brought him on yet, though. Don't think.
So you got Chris
Yeah.
Nix even able to say something positive towards me, Ryan. Come on.
You should have seen the abuse I was copying on the road trip today. My 1990s internet connection was getting roasted, which you obviously shouldn't do because it don't take much to fuck it up. So if you're roasting it, it's definitely going to break.
He's like, let me tell you something, brother. And then it went bloop, blank and just disappeared. I was like, whoa, what happened here? It was like timed just
Oh
perfectly.
no, that was because I pressed leave studio. I did that.
Whatever you want to say, however you want to get, however you want to, yeah, we'll go with that.
I'm not defending the internet. I mean, why would I defend the internet? What's it going to do for me? It's not going to do anything for me. It doesn't do anything for me right now when it cuts out when I'm in the middle of a species. So, fucking internet, that fucking router. Sorry,
Go on, go. Finish this off. Oh, you bastard. In the last 10 minutes, by the way, last 10 minutes plus injury time. Oh, God. We've been so wasteful in this final third in the second half. We've had opportunities to kill this game off.
We're working so hard to, get, retrieve that ball back at midfield. Like you say, go down, and you're like, all right, let's get something out of this. And so they can grab the jerseys. That's pretty nice. It's another grab of the jersey. Cross comes in, and nothing to show for that one.
No.
Cross. I mean.
And
Over here in the States, you got 9.5 minutes left.
yeah. All right.
Can't wait for the El Salvadorian football to restart.
El Salvadorian. I didn't even know. That's a thing?
Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
Yep.
Tom's that bored
they
at
have.
this game. He's literally looking up leagues we've never even heard of.
They are getting
Doing
too
this
many
by El
shots.
Salvador.
I mean,
He's making too many subs now. Lee Carsey.
he didn't make the subs in the areas I thought he would, like defensively.
No, Palmer's going off. He's one of them. But no, it's doing it too frequently now. It's disturbing the flow for the England team. Gordon's gone off. Harvey Elliott's come on. Who else is coming on? Who else? They could tell us that'd be fantastic. I'll just don't tell us the other one. Skip's come on now. There you go. Hop, skip, and the jumps. Come on.
Well, I do think it's important to note that part of my
fucking what a
loyalty
player.
to the El Salvadorian Football League is due to the fact there is a team in the top division named, get the exact name right.
Stop the cross.
CD Luis Angel Firpo, and they're called Firpo for short.
Oh, for God's
That's
sake.
a real thing. That's
That's
a real
your
thing.
team, then.
That's a real team. It's a real team. They're going to be my team. When we get to the E's, we'll save some time. It's Firpo.
Yeah.
Even if he leaves, which he will, because everyone leaves Leeds eventually. It's the existential crisis of life.
You're better without him.
I don't know. That moustache saved a lot of goals.
Clearly, yeah.
I don't know how many we'd have let in if his moustache wasn't covering half the goal.
Oh, dear, got a point. Anyway, I'm going to have a little rant here because Oliver Skip comes on. Tottenham rat that he is comes on. First thing he does, slides across the floor. The ball hits off his backside and Spain go on a counter attack and he score. That's just a typical Tottenham player comes on and throws it away for us.
I thought you said they scored already.
No. Literally, it almost happened because of his
Oh,
stupidity.
look! They're calling you names now. They're going after you.
Oh,
They left me. They're after you now. Go on, Nightman. Tell them. Tell them.
Knock yourself out. It's your time you're wasting.
When they go after Gary, right? I just sit there and laugh at it, right? I don't sit there going, go after him, get him, like sicking him on him like a dog. But when someone goes to someone else, Gary's like, get him.
Go on, get in there, go on.
I can see it in your face. I can read it on your face. You're saying the exact same thing. You're like doing body slams and atomic elbows. Like, yes.
It's totally true. It's not a lie, but it's funny to bring
It's like
anyway.
you're like jumping from the top rope. You're like, yes.
Exactly what happened.
Hold his legs. I'm coming from the top rope. Trip him up as he's running at me. Whoop! That's you. You're like laughing. You're like giggling.
That's exactly right. It's exactly what happens. But
you're thinking it the whole time. I'm just saying it. Got what is it? 12 minutes left because I think they said 7 minutes of extra time. That's what I saw.
No, 7 minutes plus added time. So 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left plus any added time they add on, basically. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought that meant
Yeah.
7 extra time. I was like,
I
wow.
wouldn't be
that was
allowed
like
on
2
the
minutes.
internet if I said everything I thought.
Oh dear. Oh, 5 minutes left, by the way. 5 minutes left. Plus the empty time. 4 minutes, actually, technically, now.
Look at that. A yellow card for simulation. Interesting.
Yeah, Raquelme. A Spanish player called Raquelme. Doesn't sound like he's old enough to remember the Raquelme from Argentina.
Usually.
Yeah. Villarreal, Submarine Yellow.
Yeah.
I
used to buy him on Football Manager when he played for River Plate. I think it was. You could get him quite cheap. He was a good player.
I just know of him as an Argentinian that missed a penalty in the Champions League semi-final to stop it from going to extra time.
Yeah, but he only missed that because of me. Because I was watching it in a pub and I had this hat on, right? I had this hat which basically, I watched it with people that support Arsenal. And basically, whenever I put the hat on, good things happened for Arsenal. So I picked my moment to when I put the hat on, obviously. And the
obviously, yeah.
So the penalty's been lined up. So I just went, hang on. As soon as I find the hat, no, I have to do it another time. But I put the hat on, I'd be like, you're saving this.
Well, just last
night. I didn't bring the hat to the final.
Nah. You didn't bring it to the fucking last couple of games of the season for us, did you? When we needed it most, but the looks of it, April and May. Where was it? Where was this famous hat?
You wanted that win against Forest, right? And
yeah, exactly. So really, it's your fault.
Just saying, you needed a win versus. We needed that win versus.
I had to give you all the chance to do it yourself. All right, I can't keep doing it for Arsenal. Okay.
As they call it, tough love, right? It's like tough love. I know you can do it. I'm not going to be there to support you all the time. Yeah.
But I will also say this. You were winning the Champions League final until I had a black Sambuca, and then I believe the clear Sambuca and a pint of beer, and then spent the entire second half throwing up in the pub toilet. You were winning until that happened. I thought you had won the match until I woke up the next day and realised you lost.
Yeah, less said about that game, the better.
So you are to blame for that as well, huh?
I was
So basically, what you're saying is
along
it's all
the
your fault.
underground. It is all my fault. I was bumbling along the underground like a prat, thinking, "Oh, at least Arsenal won the Champions League." And then the next day, I was like, "Actually,
game off." Sorry about that. We had another chance.
I just wanted to use the word bumbling. Any excuse to use it, really. I was going to put that in somewhere.
Well, England fumbled a chance to finish the game off there in the 89th minute, make it 2-0 nearly.
I mean, he's got two players over there. Come on, you got to be ready to take that shot. Oh, the goal's open. Oh.
Doing this fucking hard way, that's all I'm saying.
Oh. The goal's open in front of you. You got to finish that off, man.
Super good to Hatchie's headline. I will do. August 11th, I'm there. Day before, right.
I will dig out the hat, I promise. I will find the hat that got you to a Champions League final. I wore the hat in your game against Real Madrid. I believe I wore the hat in your game against Juventus. I think they were your quarterfinal. And definitely in that second leg of the semi-final against Villarreal. I remember it specifically because I knew that the hat was going to catch the ball.
No, the knockout, 6 minutes injury time, boys. 6 minutes injury time. Yeah, our knockout round format was Real Madrid's first knockout round, away, then at home. And then Juventus at home, and then away. And then Villarreal in the semi-final, at home, and then away, and then the final in Paris, as we know. But yeah. So that was our knockout round. The group stage was FC Thun, Ajax, and Slavia Prague, I want to say. Slavia or Sparta Prague? Sparta Prague, I think. No, Sparta Prague, sorry.
Yeah, you're right, BX. I would have been roughly 21, 22 at the time. So that was an experience.
Trying to think now. That's May 17th. That's literally a few days before my 17th birthday. I was like, yeah, Champions League final, 16, just before my birthday, perfect way to get the week, going into the weekend and all that. The midweek back then, the Champions League final on Wednesday night that was, and I think, oh, perfect, yeah. And then it's like we got done over. We got bent over by the referee and officiating. Now we know why, because Barcelona are paying the refs. Allegedly, I say allegedly, it's been proven now, and they're being investigated for it. So I knew there was something dodgy about that ref. Fucking sending off the name and we did, allowing that fucking Etu goals at stand.
I'm quite ruthless with other Leeds fans about Leeds have a chant where the gist of it is that we've won the Champions League, because in our final in 1975 against Bayern Munich, a lot of the decisions were criminal. Like Leeds had a goal disallowed essentially because Franz Beckenbauer asked the referee to disallow the goal. Like, you can literally see him walk over to him, converse with him, and then it's just given. Like, that sort of bollocks was happening. But 50 years on, nearly, and Leeds fans still chant as if we won that match. And I'm just like, we didn't. We lost. And I know we shouldn't have lost. It was bullshit that we lost. But you don't see other fans talking about football matches from half a century ago, as if, like, we won it. It's like, it's cringy. No. Stop doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Instead, there's actually a fan site dedicated to it. So.
Oh God. Okay.
Wow.
We ain't that bad.
Yeah.
You see, so I saw that Megan Rapinoe's said this is her last year in football. So at the end of the World Cup, she's pretty much done. Another one. This is, as I said like before, this is the end of. What are you been saying yay for? What's that yay? What's that yay for?
Well, I mean, I don't want to continue to play football for USA and helping them out.
Yeah. No, you know what? She's definitely got that fire and that energy that you look for in a teammate. Especially, like, towards it, like in the end of her days, where she comes on, she's going to give you a lot. So yeah, it's going to be sad to see her go, but they need to.
My ears think the same thing about her. She's going to give you a lot. But yeah, no, seriously. Obviously, she's
now cross it.
Lots of achievements.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, she's got 2 World Cups back to back on her resume. So there you go.
She won't get no matter what our issues are, our injuries and all that. She ain't winning that World Cup this year. Sorry.
It's going to be tough for the U.S., but they, like I said, it's going to be one of those
Like the pedigree. Don't get me wrong.
New, they're going to need some help from the new players. Oh, you got to come on. Oh, come on. Why are they all so playing behind the Spain players? At some point, you're going to have to cut in front. Come on. They're all playing right behind the defense. Come on. You ball's not going to, you can't score through a defender. It's just never been done. It doesn't happen.
And like Sam saying in chat, this Spain are so boring, pass, no imagination. Literally, this game's been so poor because of Spain, the way they're playing, and we're just being so tentative, basically, ourselves. But yeah, expect more from Spain, and it's not happening.
They're definitely not taking advantage of those attacks when they get them. England, it's just like, come on.
I will say I'm always suspicious of anyone who, when you look at their personal life section on Wikipedia, it has a subheading called activism. But she also has philanthropy and endorsements to balance it out. But no, in all fairness.
You know what? You could say that. You think of some of the best athletes in the world. They all have Activision on them. And nobody says a thing about it, right? I mean, the biggest one being like Muhammad Ali. I mean, come on, come on. So as I was saying to them, she somebody's got to be the first, and she was the loudest one in terms of voice and whatnot. But somebody had to do it, and
got a penalty check here.
The women get something for that, right? So
there's a VAR check for a potential penalty for Spain here.
I don't even know where I don't even know. I mean,
that's been sent over to the screen. Oh, for God's sake! Here we go. That's been sent over to the screen.
Did you see even contact there?
No, because play went down for like 20 years. Now they're checking it, and now the ref's been sent over.
Nah, there's no penalty. It's never a penalty.
There's no. Was there any contact there though between the two players?
Nah.
I think it's just coming together. It's just coming together. Surely that can't be given. It probably will be given, but it's a coming together. They're both going for the ball. Both gone for the ball. It's a coming together. It's not. He hasn't deliberately gone out of his way to take the player out or injure the player. They've both gone for the ball, and the ball just bounced in the favour of the England player. I swear to God, did they give this?
Are you going to say he kicked the back of his
leg? He's given it.
I think they said he kicked the back of his leg.
Given it. Didn't touch him. It's coming together. What was he? They're both going for the ball. What's he meant to do? That's not a penalty. This is bollocks.
Yeah, I think they're saying he kicked the back of the leg. That's the only thing they can say.
Anything to stop England winning something, isn't it, UEFA? Anything to stop us winning something, isn't it, UEFA? Yeah? I'm sorry, no right-minded club
stop just winning the Euros.
Oh, the irony! But I'm sorry, no. As soon as he realises the ball's bounced away from him, he then goes, "Oh fuck, ref!" and gets a penalty. And then because he's then gone down like he's been sniped for 2 minutes, they've checked it and given it. But I'm sorry, that wasn't a pen. You can call me biased, but that's not a pen. That's bollocks. You're doing your UEFA thing of it's the English about to win there. We can't have this. We need to do something. Right, penalty. So this is the extra time now. Fuck's sake! It's the defensive. Yeah, okay. This is bollocks. This is absolute bollocks. Like they bottled it. Come on. Come on. Cheating bastard. You've got to cheat, you bastards.
The Revenant is coming out with claws. Against the Spanish.
It all comes down to this. After 6 games, the last few seconds.
Yes, he saved it! And again! And it's over! It's done! What a save!
No, it's not done yet because I haven't seen it. So stop it.
What a save! Get in there!
Oh, he gets to save it twice.
Yeah. And then the third shot goes flying over. Wait,
Hasn't
it
happened
came off his line. Well done, Trafford. Well done, lad.
Maintained his clean sheet.
Yep. Not
Very
conceded a single goal in this tournament.
Yeah. And he's being rewarded by playing for Burnley.
Woo! The thing is, though, that means a certain.
I'll be impressed if he keeps a clean sheet every game in the Premier League for Burnley.
Match
stop
day 1.
it, Mr. Tom. We can't bring that up right now. Let the man enjoy the 5 minutes of joy he has. Okay.
Sent off. The ref's gone over, booked someone, and sent him off, a player-wise, from the bench.
Burnley
Number
holding
6.
up their receipt, going, "You said 20." Or whatever it was. Red card. Red card.
Is this a Spanish?
You know
Spanish,
the real
Spanish
reason
got sent
I
off. Here we go.
respect Trafford.
Back in the.
The
Ref's
real
Do you have
reason
to
I
do
getting the card
it
back.
on both
Again.
sides?
Who's he sending off now? Second booking red card. Who's he sent off now? He's now gone off the England bench and sent off Gibbs White as well. This ref hasn't got a clue.
Why would he go both? What?
This ref ain't got a clue. I'm sorry. He's ruined this. He has ruined this one. I know we're going to win it and all that, but he's ruined it. He's been too trigger happy in these cards given out. Anyway, we got justice. The main thing, we got justice for the what wasn't a penalty, in my opinion.
Antonio Blanco has been sent off,
Yeah.
haven't they?
What did Gibbs White do?
Nothing. I don't know. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything do anything.
That's they always tell you there's common sense and stuff. The match is over. The match is over.
Looking at 11 minutes into extra
Let
time.
it go. Come on, what are you doing? Look at the Assembled has joined us. Welcome to the show, the Assembled.
We are literally 11 minutes and 5 seconds into injury time.
I thought Ryan's banner said England U2 are winning 11-0. I thought U2 playing for England, and then I thought, are we winning 11-0? Then I thought, that says under 21 to winning 1. It was sorry, eyes are playing tricks on me. It's been a long afternoon, yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple shows.
Oh dear. But a very long, clammy day as well.
The commentators in my ear says you got to give credit to this referee.
Really? It's been shocking.
For what?
Game over. Done. Final whistle's gone. England, for the first time since 1984, have won the Under-21 European Championships. And Trafford is the hero. He made sure that it happened in the end. No goals conceded at all in this tournament. Goals galore, all the way up to the final. Obviously, the final itself in terms of 1-0, but we saw the game out. And it's a vast improvement from 2 years ago under Eddie Boothroyd.
I'll tell you why Trafford's a true hero is that he's made it so I don't have to wait another half hour for my Chinese.
Yeah, there's that as well.
So, genuine hero. I can add
All
it
down.
You know what's crazy?
All
When I came to England and I didn't eat as much takeout as I probably was thinking I would. My dad made me lots of meals, so it's not like I didn't. So, and I don't get that too often. So it's kind of like a. But the buffet, I missed the buffet. He loves buffet, which is crazy.
Yeah, because Russ said, good, find a buffet in Acton. I went, we ain't got to find buffet in Acton. Gary's coming to the O2 where you can experience Jimmy's.
That sounds like
experience Jimmy's.
I need to go big. You need to go big time. So Trafford's at Burnley. Where's Burnley?
Lancashire, basically.
Yeah.
Did they and they are in the Premier League now, right?
Yeah, they've got promoted. Yeah. Vincent Kompany's the manager. They got Burnley's first game, potentially his first game as a Premier League goalkeeper, Man City at Turf Moor.
Wow.
No pressure.
Wow.
If he gets a clean sheet there on that night and we do our job the next day, he'll be a god.
That's asking a lot.
Can you put Sam Greenwood's 705 comment on screen, because my granddad phoned me and he needed to hear his old joke back. This is fantastic.
One sec. One second. If you let's do it, that'd be fantastic. There we go. Did it the hard way though.
Sam Greenwood typed.
Oh, what, the last comment, yeah?
Please. He typed, when Trafford gets old, here's a shoe-in for Man United.
Oh, why?
Oh.
Wordplay there. Bit of the old wordplay. I love it.
Oh.
To be
Very
fair,
nice.
it's probably the cleanest joke he's ever made. So
That is definitely really
Possibly,
clean,
yeah.
Sam. I mean, Sam probably it probably was hard to get that one out there without like trying to find some,
Yeah.
filthy words to put in there.
Yeah. Emerson, Trafford got signed by Burnley.
Yeah, they signed him officially, properly this summer, because he's on loan to Bolton last season or something like that.
So is he is he a legit starting goalkeeper in the
He
Premier
will
League?
be, he will be.
No, but
'cause
is he, like, if you were like, could you? Is he? So he's
Hard
better
to say.
he's better than Turner?
No, obviously.
No, that's why I'm asking. I mean,
I'll be honest, I haven't seen much of him. As I say, last season he was on loan to Bolton in League One. The only reason I know of him is because a certain Bolton fan on YouTube that stalks him everywhere he goes.
All right, Burnley haven't signed him yet, but in the same way that Arsenal haven't signed Declan Rice yet. But you're all talking about it like it's done.
It's done.
So I
Basically,
think we're fair to talk about that like it's done.
Basically, it's done, but not officially by the clubs yet.
And somebody said the other day, like, when Rice joins, it's going to be like, thanks, what next? Because it takes forever, right? Takes forever.
We drag it out a bit, yeah. And so I don't know why.
Like, if it happened, like, if he did his physical today and it's done, I want the video today.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know, under this current regime, since obviously Arteta's arrived and Edu have got to form this partnership, I don't know what it is, but I don't like making announcements at a weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. They never do a Saturday or Sunday announcement from what I can remember. It's always Monday. If they make an announcement, be it a new contract or new player coming in, it's always on a fucking Monday to Friday situation.
Yeah, I mean, we're all home. We want to see this and read about it and talk about it. During the week, you're like working and stuff. Can't really enjoy it as much.
Vevanite, is he better than Pickford, Ryan? Yeah. The fact he saved a penalty and kept a clean sheet in the entire tournament, it's a massive thumbs up from me. My nan's better than Pickford, and she, oh my God. Moving on swiftly.
Yeah, see, I think they're saying from VAR that he actually got contact on the leg.
I don't think it was enough for him to go down the way he did, though.
You know what? It doesn't. It should be like handled like that's why the officials should look at it as if like I have all the information. Is that worthy of a foul in the box?
Yeah.
Not is there contact? Because if there's contact, then there's always contact. You're gonna give the PK, right?
Yep.
So I think there's got to be some common sense to that rule. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. Is it offside? It's not. Is it offsides? It's, does he have an advantage by the offsides? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, they don't have the advantage. So stop it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard they're changing the offside law, aren't they? Where I've read that if you're I've already forgot the wording of it, but basically if your body is not fully in front of the player, you are onside.
Yeah. So
Yeah, literally,
basically just giving a tie to the offensive player, which makes more
you're
sense.
giving the advantage to the offensive player. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's better than the fingernail FC. Like literally, trim it to the fingernail. If the fingernail is off head of the defender, it's offside. Can't score the fingernail.
Now, would that
Don't
also
care.
be considered if you have that space in front of the defender, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the same thing, right?
Yeah.
If you have the green in front of the defender, then you're offsides, right? So.
Yeah.
I've never been so angry an offside call as when I saw that Patrick Bamford got disallowed for putting his arm out to point where he wanted the ball to be crossed to. Keep in mind that he already struggles enough with scoring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he needs. It's not like. Imagine what that did for his poor confidence.
Yeah.
I know
exactly.
That was 3 years ago, but still, it was the one I think of where it was like.
Sam's going after you. Sam's going after you.
Going after me. It's going after Bamford. Going after Bamford.
That's your man. That is your man now.
Nah.
He
I only associate with winners. No, I only associate with winners.
He plays for your team. He's your man. That's your man up top.
No. Sorry. No, I worded it a different way. He's currently registered to my team.
He's currently
because that's probably going to change.
Yeah, I hope so for you because you definitely need better. Definitely need better than that.
Legally, we are paying him. I hope we're not paying him to score goals because we're obviously not getting what we paid for.
That is for sure.
Well, he's labelled as an attacker apparently on your list. So,
so is Tyler Adams is he in England?
My understanding is that most international players that played in the international break, or whatever you call it, in the summer, but he played weren't he selected for the United States team?
No, he's still.
yeah.
Oh.
He didn't play. I don't even think he was. I don't think he was on the bench even.
Okay, fair enough.
Or in the
But
stands.
generally speaking, anyone that was being picked as for international games in the summer. We did have a few. Surprise, believe it or not. I mean, I'm not really upset at that. I mean, to say something about my team that's not
really
true
mean. That's a mean thing to say about shite. You need to stop. That's just really, really rude.
Yeah.
Where's our trophy?
Sorry. There probably are there's dog shite, horse shite. That would see that comment and go, why are you comparing us to Patrick Bamford? We never missed 2 penalties in one season.
I will say this, one sec. Bit of a dig at Tottenham and Harry Kane. Harry Kane hasn't still, 29 gone on 30 now? Never won a trophy, under 21 level, nothing. Oliver Skip is about to get his hands on the trophy. Oliver Skip. Okay, now.
Does that mean things are changing for them?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tottenham breeding winners and that.
No.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No, the fact that he barely played in this tournament says a lot. And then when he did come on, he almost cost us.
He's like,
So,
the Hurricanes like, yes, he was on the pitch when we won it. Where was that Middlesbrough Row? He wasn't on the pitch. I didn't see him on the pitch cheering when they won.
Leeds did have a player in this team. I think it's important to.
I think you do, yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, we had defender Creswell, Charlie Creswell.
Did he play?
Yes, yeah.
He did play at points, yeah. He's very good. We loaned him to Millwall in the Championship.
It's not really.
last year. I mean, really, we should have kept him, clearly. But
Yeah, they got pictures of Kai Havertz at work today.
Yeah, from Arsenal tweeted it out. Literally, I started this game basically about 5 o'clock this afternoon. They tweeted that out.
Yeah.
Most of them did miss 2 last season, but he had 30 goals and assists, so it's not as bad as Bamford.
he'll always have that 45 minutes against Andorra where none of the players passed him.
That's crazy.
Bring them. Because he played like, he might have played 60 minutes. But it was one of those, you've been picked, but we are all going to only pass to each other.
We're passing to everyone but you because you're that crap.
Yeah. Like they proper stitched him up. I will still say this about him. It was very much like we're playing against Andorra. I think it was Andorra, ironically, and it was like we're all going to shoot from 30 yards every time we get the ball because we think we'll score. And it was like, no, feed the ball to the striker. Give the ball to Bamford. Like your job is to feed the striker. Give him the ball. And they were like, nope, I'm going to shoot from 20 yards every time. Like Saka, Lingard, all of them fucking stitched him. I swear to God, that is what happened. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was just sat there like...
It's like, we don't really need you. Just put it to the side.
If Patrick Bamford had sat on the centre spot for that entire first half, he would have still been more visible in the game than... had he done what he did, where he was just running around calling for the ball and everyone going. It was like on NBA 2K when you press X button to call for the ball from your team, but they don't trust you yet because you haven't got your stats up. That's what happened. I know Gary knows what I'm talking about.
I know exactly not what you're talking about because I haven't played a video game in a very, very long time. I think when I played video games, let's see. Coleco Vision is the last video game I think I had. I did have Atari 2600. As far as home games were concerned, that's it.
Yeah.
I did. That's it. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I meant more because I was just describing basketball.
Oh, I don't. Hey, Mr. Bundle is here. Is it KFC time?
Mr. Bundle.
He's always talking about
KFC.
He's always talking about KFC.
That got him banned once, didn't it? Like he kept mentioning KFC to the point where
he got had to do a new account.
He got bounced. Yeah. How do you get bounced for KFC? Everybody loves it.
Got banned on YouTube.
Banned.
Yeah, no, because he kept saying it. So the YouTube algorithm thought he wasn't a human.
That's great.
Basically, yeah.
That's my understanding of it from what he was telling me.
That is great. You cannot say KFC 100 times in like 5 minutes. It's just not it's not gonna happen here. Not on our watch. Not gonna happen, buddy.
Gary hasn't played a video game since Tetris.
Yeah. I remember playing. I remember in the arcades playing with the joystick. Yeah.
My apologies. I will have to go soon because of dinner.
Tim's just getting their medals now.
I might actually have to make some food myself. I've just been I missed my lunch. Just
going to see this trophy lift from Smith Fern and all that. Get to see the celebrations and we'll sign off in a sec.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so hopefully that's hopefully this is a start. And Sam's getting dirty. He went there.
Also, Gareth Southgate, if you're watching this is how you manage a squad of players, utilise them to their strengths, and actually win a tournament, motherfucker. Learn. You got 12 months to learn this. If not, bye bye.
Yeah.
And Gareth's had 3 attempts at it now.
And he's got a better set of players in terms of quality levels in the U21s versus in the world. I mean, I don't know how much better you can get than what he has, right? So, I mean, you got one of the best strikers out there. Got a lot of attackers.
One of the best right wingers in the world after Vinicius Junior.
Yep.
This means nothing, though, if half the team isn't in the England team in the next 10 years.
Oh, no, they all now go off and play for different countries now, just because they know they won't get a chance to represent their country at international level, at full international level. Then they'll be like, "Boy, then," and as I say, it mean nothing. This squad of players now have won pretty much the bulk of it have won the Under-17s World Cup a couple of years back, and now gone and won a European Championship for the first time since '84.
Yeah, it does. It should be a big thing to be able to put on that 3-line shirt, right?
Mm.
And not everybody should be able to get it. And you've got a large number of players to choose from. There's no reason why not to get it. You shouldn't get it wrong. There are whatever it is, 20 players you can pick from that are the best of England, right?
Also,
there you go, Smith. There's our boy.
This to put in context of how long it's actually been since we won this. They hold this tournament every 2 years.
Yeah.
It's not a 4-year rotation. They'll do
It's
it
not
again.
it's not a European Championship World Cup. European Championship World Cup. It's literally just a European Championship every 2 years, like you say.
So we have actually lost
a lot.
Out of 20 of these, yeah, basically.
Got to a couple of finals and lost them every time.
I mean, I don't know what Arsenal's looking at, but if you think about it,
He
just won a gold cup. You've got Middlesbrough winning a Euros. I mean, what? I mean, as far as Arsenal, you have quality players out there.
Did America win the Gold Cup then?
They won whatever that first tournament was.
Yeah, after season, they won that. Yeah,
the CONCACAF thing is going on right now, but I think the Gold Cup or whatever it was, they won that in Balaga.
Yeah, between Mexico, Canada, and all that. Yeah, they won that.
The Nations League.
Oh, is it Nations League they won? Okay. There you go. Big Gunner said it, Nations League. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, the CONCACAF Gold Cup quarterfinals are going ahead tomorrow. Well, sorry. To Gary's time, in about 4.5 hours, you have Panama playing Qatar. Because when I think of CONCACAF Gold Cup, I think of Qatar.
Yeah, that is so weird that, here you get the World Cup, so you get to play in all these tournaments, which you have no regional affiliation with. Huh?
Yep.
I understand the concept. Well, this is to help you play better, but if you're England and you're hosting the World Cup, do you really want to go play all around the world?
Not really.
Qatar's performance in the World Cup should get them banned from every other international tournament. They were beyond. It presents a question. They won the Asia Cup in 2015 or whenever it was. It's like, how did you win that? Because I watched you play 3 matches in November, and you were terrible. And I support Leeds United, so I know bad football, all right? And you played bad football. And you played very bad football. How did you win something for 7 years ago? How? I need to watch footage of this tournament. Like, did you pay Japan to roll over? Did this contest really happen?
Basically, Landon Donovan just turned up.
But all right, so then at 2:30 a.m. UK time, we've got Mexico versus Costa Rica. Guatemala tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Guatemala play Jamaica. And then the United States play Canada on Sunday night, Monday morning in England. Canada. Another team that disappointed me significantly. Their performance in that first half against Belgium was incredible. And then the rest of the tournament, they were terrible.
Turner, so the U.S. is playing that they can win a cup before the end of the summer. I didn't realize that was going on.
Sounds about right. Let's have an international tournament before the leagues gets underway in and around Europe and the world. Yeah. Oh dear.
I'm sorry. I'm so disgusted that Qatar won the 2015 Asia Cup that I might have to go.
What do you mean? What did USA won it in 2015?
Sorry?
I thought you said USA, not Qatar. Okay. I thought you said USA won it.
No, USA
Oh,
didn't
fucking
win
hell,
it.
okay. Well,
I
that's
wouldn't,
good.
I wouldn't be offended.
No,
I wouldn't be offended
that's-
if USA
well, we
won
know
it
what-
because they're somewhat of a footballing nation.
Well, well, I can answer you that one then. Qatar World Cup around the corner. We are an established world team and all that international team. Look, we've won something, even though it's set up for them. But yeah,
I get why they were in it. I just don't understand how they won it. I know they
come
were
on,
in it to get
FIFA.
tournament experience. Just don't
It's
get how they
FIFA.
won.
It's FIFA corruption. What do you expect?
Mhm.
Because
But
again, like you say, they win that. We hear nothing into the World Cup, and we saw what we saw at that World Cup with that same sort of squad.
Yeah.
I believe the 2015 Asia Cup didn't happen.
It was
What I
rigged.
think happened is everyone. No, what I think is everyone just pretended. So, like 90,000 people collectively just pretended it went ahead and just recorded the result. Like they just went like, "Yeah, Qatar won, and then someone else next to them went, "Yeah, I was there. They won." It never happened. It never happened. Like basically, like a great example of this, right, is the WWF Intercontinental Championship was awarded to Pat Patterson in 1981, I believe. Or no, sorry. But the point is, it never happened. They just went out on TV and went, "Yeah, the tournament happened in Brazil," knowing that all the regional people in New York couldn't have possibly watched it. I think that happened with the Asia Cup. It's not on TV. It weren't on TV in Europe.
There's no footage.
No way to verify that it actually happened.
No footage, no nothing. Yeah, fair enough.
And they just went, "Yeah, we won it." It's like playing football in the snow with a white football. You just walk around and go, "I scored," and there's no way to prove you didn't because
You just see this white object going in the net. Yeah, that was a ball.
Yeah. I've seen it happen once because they were playing with an orange football that busted, but they only had one orange football. So they had to use a white football while it was still snowing. And it literally just looked like 22 people running around on a snowfield. Like there was no context. Like it's like, why are you running that way, and then why are you running the other? Like, because you couldn't see the football. Sorry.
Why are you standing on the floor for? Why are you diving?
And then eventually when there was a goal, you just saw people like just randomly running around with their arms in the air. It was like, what? The real thing, Gary. I promise. The real thing. I might send you the YouTube link for it.
This is a nice touch, by the way, for the England lads. Obviously, Jacob Ramsey got injured just before the tournament got underway. He had to go back home. So, as obviously they're celebrating, they've got his shirt out, the shirt he would have worn for this tournament, and said, "Look, we haven't forgot about you. Basically, this is for you as well."
So, who does he play for? Jacob Ramsey.
Jacob Ramsey, Aston Villa.
Ah, fuck him.
Tell us how you really feel, Mr. Tom.
If it ain't Leeds, I'm not interested.
Well, you mentioned one player, that's it, coming from down the 21 level. So you need to sort of back your ideas up Van der Farker here. You just sort of dive into your academy and sort of unearth some gems, basically.
We intend on farking them up in the Championship.
Or we could come to Arsenal and nick some of our talent defensively and hang on that for the next 10 years.
Fark them up.
We got this really nice lad called Holding. We'll give him to you.
The nice lad called Holding who's going bald and then tried to hide it, but then is still going bald. Is that the same one?
Not that boy. He's got a full head of hair.
What?
He wears a headband.
How much that cost him?
Hey! Don't hate the player. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Just because you haven't thought of it yet.
I mean, if you had if you had 25 grand, you'd do it too.
I'd find much better things to waste 25 grand on than making it look like I'm not going bald at 38. I mean, if I had 25 grand, I'd just pay £30 a month just to get shaven and keep the rest in it. I mean, same thing. Not same thing. It's actually the exact opposite.
Bloody hell, Gary, did he sign it? Did he leave?
This is my summer thing. I mean, that's what we've been talking about, right? Basically, I don't have to keep. I don't have to keep saying it, right? Because that's the question on everybody's mind, right? We haven't seen the pictures of Timber and Rice signing it, so
not officially.
Not officially yet. Yeah.
Oh,
and you know they're not going to do both on the same day, right? So
they won't now because obviously Vice will be they're putting so much into the announcement video of Declan. It's going to be, as I say, I think the right way to do it is do Timber first, let him have his moment, and then once dust settles there, maybe the next day or something, then do. So Monday do Timber, but then announce Declan first thing on the Tuesday morning, and then everyone can sort of love up on that and watch the videos over and over again.
Very, very true.
Otherwise, if we announce it on the same day, obviously we know Declan's going to get more coverage in either way, but it just takes the shine off of Timber. And he's like, "Oh, hi, I do exist, guys. Do I have to go to Leeds?"
I was actually looking.
I will say this in terms of defenders. There's a very good American defender we've got. We sent that on loan last season to Birmingham City. He'll fit right in with Leeds.
No interest in taking Trusty. No interest in taking Trusty. I saw Birmingham's record last year. No interest. No interest.
You'd have an American.
No trust in Trusty. Yeah, look where it got us.
Oh dear.
You should trust. You should put your Trusty in Austin. There you go.
Yeah, of course I will. Of course I will. I'm notorious for my loyalty to players. Notorious for it.
Yeah. Just before we
I meant that as sarcasm, but I'm not, because I'm notorious for my loyalty to shit players.
Literally. I mean, the last 3 years showed that one. Oh dear. Before we go, BX is saying, I think ESR and not Havertz will be in the Xhaka role. Wonder if we'll see it come the Community Shield potentially. I mean, as I say, he'll get a couple of weeks off now before he has to go and meet up with the team in America. So again, you might get to see him for the Man United game potentially or whatever, but he will cover that in a couple of weeks' time, as we know. And yeah, you might, in terms of our first choice pivot, you might actually get a seat against Man City at Wembley. Oh, that'd be interesting. But at least by then, the bulk of our business will be done in terms of incomings and outgoings. The bulk of it will be done. But yeah, bloody hell! I'm going to put that up on the screen. Jesus Christ! Sam's just gone into full jibber jabber mode.
He's not. He's writing German.
Exactly. I'm not pointing it up just in case.
And I have a comment based on this, which I will not verbally say out loud out of respect for your channel and your monetization.
But basically, go over yourself, basically. I'm assuming around that sort of era.
Basically,
if you want to type in the chat,
a tasteless joke revolving around the time period of, say, 1939 to 1945. Basically. Yeah.
Moving swiftly on. Yeah. Let's move swiftly on from that anyway. As I say, we are going to sign off. Big thanks to Emerson earlier for joining us earlier on what he did, and then keep us informed in the chat, bits and pieces like that. Everyone else in the chat, all the regulars and a few new faces as well. Big up to yourselves. And lastly, Tom and Gary, thanks for coming along and keeping me company as well and witnessing a bit of history today on this channel. Woo-hoo.
Very much. Yeah, it was pretty great. Thanks for having me on. Ryan, Mr. Tom, and Emerson. It was good chatting with you guys. And everybody in the chat as well. Everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Yep. And
don't follow me on Twitter. Don't follow me on Twitter. Don't follow the Full Nelson podcast on Twitter, and don't watch it on Wednesdays at midnight UK time. Don't. Yep. You're uninvited. You're all uninvited. And the viewing figures show it. It's not true. It's not true.
Don't click, as I say, don't click on the search results. Yeah.
Not true. Not true. Wildly successful.
No. But Gary, when's your next podcast, by the way?
So it should be on Monday. On Monday we'll have a show. we'll talk about hopefully whatever is coming up. Maybe there'll be announcement dates. We'll talk about that and enjoy that. But yeah, so Monday we'll have the show on, and we'll get back to normal. Nothing else is gonna get no vacations planned yet. So I do have to take some time off, but I don't know when that will be. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
And yeah. From us, and obviously, as I say, go and check out both their channels, DWDT and the Full Nelson podcast, if you're into wrestling and all that, or just seeing a Leeds fan have a meltdown with another Leeds fan and a couple of Arsenal fans every now and then whilst wrestling's on. Apart from that, I'm trying to think, what I'll be next on is probably Monday for the announcement of Timber, Tuesday for the announcement of Declan, for obviously the two respective transfers. Transfer shows, we'll touch on them as they are officially announced. Within minutes of them being officially announced, we'll be going live for both of them. And then after that, you won't see me. Oh, let's be interesting. What's that? I just realised something. Match was on Thursday, isn't there? Pre-season on Thursday in Nuremberg, 6:00. So they did a jig the time around of the podcast and all that, because obviously Watchalongs all don't want to be clashing and all that. So I might have to talk to Andrew about that to start a bit later than normal. But so yeah, and basically you may have two shows on Thursday, or you may have to one. So you'll either have a full watch-along for the Nuremberg game, and then straight afterwards, Ange with her team and their podcast straight afterwards, or just on one or the other. I'll let you know on that in the next half hour or so on the community post and social media, etc. I completely forgot about that until just now. Bloody hell, Ryan. And then after that, it's just literally MLS All Stars. So I've got to find a way of watching that now. And any other bits and pieces come along, I'll keep you updated and informed. But apart from that, guys, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. History has been made today for the first time since '84. The England under-21s have won the European Championship, including obviously Smith Rowe. From an Arsenal perspective, it's been more important to see Smith Rowe get the minutes and show his fitness and all that, and not get any little niggles and things like that. He's done that, and considering the schedule has been the game every other day, pretty much, or every 2 or 3 days. He's done phenomenally well, and again, congratulations to the whole England team, and we actually done it. And well, hey, let's go. Until next time, as always, up the Arsenal though. Come on, you Gunners.